Oh,
Alright, reminder,
Caleb?
we're live, boys.
Caleb, I saw you undeafen, and I stopped the stopwatch, and I'm gonna screenshot it and send it right now. Because you know how...
We've been live for a total of 6 minutes right now.
That is... Okay, regardless, the time is based on when you got back.
Oh, I mean, I've been back for a few minutes now. I was just promoting the stream in a different Discord server.
You were still deafened, therefore stopwatch did not stop.
That's fair. Alright.
So...
You're not getting a free feat.
No, you said 5 minutes. You said 5 minutes.
No. You
or
see,
less,
well, you see, Steven,
Hey,
I don't
you know
care.
what's really funny? I was here when you set the timer, and I've been here out of spite, so...
Oh, yikes.
Yeah,
well,
I just want to say a quick little fuck you, and I love you very much. I don't know what the timer was for, I just assumed it was for me.
You. No, it's not. It was for me. It was for me because I said we would do 5 minutes before we started the game.
Caleb, that's almost an entire minute late.
Oh, shucks. Well, you know what? Maybe I have ADHD and time blindness, so
maybe we all get a free feat.
Actually, I think you should ask Fate that. See if Fate can help you out with that.
Can we at least do a rewards program?
Can I choose the
Put a little gold star.
By the way, did anybody get to 69 today?
I did.
Of course you did.
Yeah, she came in and installed it.
Okay.
And then I got it on my next fucking roll.
You know what? You know what, Steven? Doesn't make you feel better? I'll give you both one today. Because you're so spiteful about me being a minute late to
it does not make me feel better.
Oh.
A free feat would make me feel better.
I'm not giving you a free feat. It's just, it's not happening.
Can I get the duck feet? Just the one. I just need one.
Quack.
Yeah.
Quack.
Quack?
From a certain duck, but you know.
Oh, I understand. Yes, I understand completely.
It'll work like a hand.
Yeah. Yes, definitely, because that duck is definitely gonna make a return.
It works like the hand of Vecna. I cut off my hand and replace it with the duck hand.
What feature?
No, I get it. Sup, what the surges do. Oh, you know what they do. Oh, actually, let me check if they are on, because I remember I turned them off last time.
I think you owe Ben specifically 3.
I do, and Ben has decided who is affected by those. So I actually need to put the Wild Magic Surges back on, because I removed them last time. So let me go into my viewer rewards and put them back on. So, text-to-speech is off. Wild Magic Surge is on. Yep, there it is, at the very top. Wild Magic Surge. 2,000 points, so watch my streams, dipshits.
I think you should reduce the price.
No, it's 2,000 points for a reason.
No, I think 1,500.
No.
Nah.
That's not. Listen, it's been 2,000 since like Outcasts 1. We're not changing it. It's not happening.
Damn,
it was way cheaper when we started.
Nah,
you know what? I think
but you see, I raised it for a reason.
Like, you let it go down.
Yeah, but you raised it from like 100 to 2,000. That's a big jump, Caleb.
And it's gonna stay at 2,000.
I think 1,500. Okay, well, I'm gonna take the observant
for like April
feat.
Fools? April Fools.
For April Fools, make it 1 point.
Hold on, what day is April Fools this year?
April
1st.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, like, what day of the week is it? Thank you, smartasses. Yeah, we're gonna check this. We're gonna check this. It's a Saturday. Oh no. Okay,
so
well,
on April 2nd...
On April 2nd, I will make Wild Magic Surges 100 points each.
No, make it 1 point each.
No, it's gonna be 100.
Make it 1 point each.
I literally can't. Literally, Steven, the lowest I can go is like 50, maybe. Actually, I can do 50. I think 50 is like the lowest I can put it.
Make it as cheap as you can, regardless.
There is a
and I'm gonna... Now that we've decided this, I'm saving all of my points for that.
Oh, absolutely! It'll be a hell of a session, but I'm excited for that.
TPK.
TPK. It's fine. I did add something to the chart which could hypothetically TPK the party. So I'm gonna hope nobody rolls that. So, should we get started? Is everybody here? Is everybody got their waters and food? Are we hydrated?
I have a quick question before we start.
Energy drink counts as hydration, right?
Sure.
So, since you took almost 6 whole minutes, can I take the observant feat?
No.
Stop.
Anyway, so last time we left our pack of odd horribly arranged heroes. You guys need a team name.
Heroes.
You're gonna be. You're gonna be. It's fine. Fuck it. God damn it, I hate you all. Last time we all left you all succeeded somewhat in beating Fate's domain. In doing so, going through these puzzles, fighting a weird ghost doll thing, you then realized that while you were locked away in this little adventure dungeon, Fate was witnessing, I should say, something pretty horrible. They quickly dragged you out of their little puzzle of gold and put you guys back in the Shady Wolf Tavern, where they kind of explained that the entire town of Crossstone was turned into stone, and now it is up to you 5 to save the entire town. You guys went out, explored, learned a little bit about the beasts that had done this. A couple of you, Quinn and Rypley, found the only other sole survivor, a young singer named Juno. Juno then explained that she was saved by her partner Ezra and didn't really get much of a good look on the monster, but is willing to help if you need her to. At this moment, the 5 of you are collected in the horribly quiet streets of Crossstone, the decorations of the darkest night still hanging from these buildings, but that sort of smell of cooked food has now kind of gone to almost like a burning kind of scent in the air, as there is no sound, no breath, not even birds or animals could be heard in the outskirts. It's quiet. And in this quiet, I need Ramsey, Rypley, and Holly, I think. Hold on, let me reread that. To roll D100s. Hold on, let me read it again. Sorry, yeah. Holly, Rypley, and Ramsey. Alright, the 3 of you get to roll a D100 because Ben has selected you as tribute.
I'm special for once. I get
You're
picked.
So special!
Is this the Hunger Games?
Yeah!
I didn't get picked last.
Yeah. Holly, Rypley, and Ramsey. The 3 of you get to roll D100s. Alrighty, let's go! First wild, doing the wild, 66. Alright. Oh god. Oh no.
You unmute and get into roll 20.
Jake's not even in roll 20! God damn it, Jake! I did my whole intro and everything and you're not even here. You don't even care about me. You don't love... It's fine. It's not like I put my entire heart and soul into this game. It's fine. In the meantime, I can do work with this. You're all standing around. Let's see. Yeah, that's gonna happen. And then it's roll 66.
I'm so scared of Caleb all the time.
Go ahead. Roll me a D100. Do it, Jegg. Do it.
If you were scared, you
Oh, I get to roll the
D100.
D100.
Yes, you do! You're Ramsey! Roll!
I'm sorry.
What do you mean for once? You were literally the only person getting them last game.
That's
Well,
true.
That is
Well,
true, everyone.
that's because Jegg was buying them 24/7.
I really was. It was kind of like my whole thing, and honestly, I was in remission up until... Sorry, that's going to take me. I'm about to roll.
Yeah.
Just for some reason, for every 1 point I got, you got 1,000.
Damn. 1%ers hitting us hard, huh?
I get... Whoa.
In this fucking economy, yeah. In this channel point based economy, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Jegg's a 1%er.
It's true. I think Jake is also my biggest fan, so.
Whoa, Caleb, you can't be letting everyone know. Just because it's true doesn't mean it's fair, you know?
Jegg would be the
It's
biggest
not
fan
fair.
if they were in the roll 20.
Yeah,
it's not
that's true.
fair.
That's true. Yeah, we are kind of waiting on you, so.
I'm really sorry.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're not.
Also,
Are you sure? Are you really sorry?
I'm pretty
Are you
sorry.
really?
I'm pretty sorry.
Oh, Christ. Oh, no. Oh,
how there's 2 single digits and then a fucking and then
it's
We
fine.
got a 66.
In this moment, you guys are leaving fate behind. You still need to discuss what it is you're going up against and how you're supposed to track it. Knowing it went off in the general direction, heading west heading west from Crossstone. You know generally where you need to head, but you don't know exactly what you're tracking. So you all gather together and kind of take a couple of quick moments before you feel this strange sort of like turning in your stomachs. All 3 of you. Holly, Rypley, and Ramsey. Ramsey, you gain tremor sense for the entire rest of the day until your long rest. Congratulations. You're the only one who got something
so
good out of this.
That's so specific.
You now have tremor sense.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Ramsey, you become a little bit more aware as your feet are planted on the ground, and you feel this sort of like enlightened sense in you. And you glance over at your 2 friends. And to be honest, guys, you ain't feeling too good. Your stomachs are real upset. Real upset to the point where, Rypley, you vanish into the ethereal plane for 1 minute, and Holly, you fall unconscious. You're gonna take a little bit of a nap.
Where the fuck am I?
Rypley, do you want to say something before you pop out of existence?
So, we're going to the
Rypley is gone.
But
And Holly just falls, boom, face first onto the ground.
Ramsey immediately scoops Holly up off the ground. Rypley?
Where
Rypley,
where am I?
you can see everybody, but everybody appears to be in shades of, like, black and white. Which maybe isn't that uncommon.
Can I interact with this?
You reach out. Yeah, who do you reach out for?
I guess I'm just gonna poke Ramsey.
Yeah, you poke Ramsey in the shoulder and you realize your finger just goes right through him.
Can I roll Arcana to see if I can figure out what's going on?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I attempt floating?
Sure. You jump and you do not float.
That is a 24.
Somehow, magically, the three of your friends were somehow shocked with some sort of strange, wild magic.
What?
And you know for a fact, Felix, with the 24, that these effects are not permanent, but it's odd that now they are it's odd that you were struck so suddenly. But after a minute, sorry, does
is there anything else I can see? Like, while
you can just see your friends. You look around. Actually, Rypley, you would see strange, ghostly figures of people, townsfolk, walking the streets. They don't look like they can see each other, but they kind of...
Do they look like they're from, like, are they in, like, their costumes from the holiday?
Yeah, they're all wearing masks.
Oh, good.
You can see them. They don't seem to be able to see each other, as they just kind of wander about aimlessly. All white and kind of ethereal, slightly
do they look
glowing.
Scared?
I think some do. Others just kind of confused. But it's mixed, and especially at the distance that you are, it's hard to see anybody exactly. But your minute is running up.
Okay, well, there's no need to panic. Whatever is going on should end shortly.
I'll say, just for the fun of you, as you say that, Felix, Holly, you wake up, and Rypley, you pop back into existence.
Oh, there we go.
Holly probably freaks out upon waking up. So where is Holly right now?
In Ramsey's arms, like he picked you up.
I would like to make an unarmed strike.
Okay, go for it.
And I automatically fail. I don't think he's expecting this.
Sure. So just roll damage.
Cool, you take 0 damage. I have a -2 strength modifier. It doesn't do shit.
You You just get slapped, Ramsey.
He sets Holly down.
What are you doing?
I thought you were dead.
Why are you? Yeah, I'm fine.
Well, good to hear you're feeling all right. Should we continue?
Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna make a survival check real quick.
Are you guys? So, well, first of all, before you guys leave, are you going to take Juno with you, or would you like her to stay behind?
I think.
Because she
I
can
think we give her
she can stay behind and watch the village if you want, or you could take her with you.
Hey, Juno, are you good at anything like combat-wise?
Well, I've never really been in a fight before, but I can.
Then you should probably stay behind.
I can cast spells, though. If you remember, she did cast Enhance ability on Quinn and Rypley last game.
How about...
I think the civilian should stay behind.
Yeah, I don't feel right bringing you along. You seem... I mean, don't take this the wrong way. You're just kind of weak, you know?
I understand. I'm not entirely built for adventuring like you are.
How about this? How about you do that little cool enhance ability nonsense that you did a bit earlier, and you just cast that on us before we head out. So then by the time we reach whatever beast that we're fighting, you'll still be helping out while still staying here and staying safe. That doesn't seem too bad, does it?
I can, but I can't promise it'll... I mean, the effect only lasts an hour, I think.
We will be quick.
I mean
it's... What time is it?
Better than nothing.
It's, at this point, it's what you would, like, early afternoon.
Alright, well, at least if you help us out with, like, the tracking process, that would be something.
Well, I know the roads quite well.
I'm good at finding things.
I'm sure we can do this without the civilians' help. I think you should return to town.
Ripley looks outside. What town? They're just statues.
Well, the town is classified by the it's classified by the buildings, not by the people living in the town. Plus, they're still alive. They're just alive in stone.
Any civilization isn't about the buildings. It's about the people.
Okay,
and the people are still kicking. They're kicking just within stone, so they're fine. All right, so just
wherever I just got poofed to is where they were. So they're technically yes and no.
Hey. Bedside manner needs a little work. All right?
I don't know what that means, but sure, I agree.
I didn't know beds had manners.
We will go.
Felix just smacks his head into his hand.
That's fine. So would you mind at least giving us like a little boost to something before we head off?
I think I can do this. And you see she kind of sits and kind of focuses for a second as you see this sort of like, she kind of like begins to hum a very quiet tune. As she's going to cast Bless on all of you. For the time being, you get to add 1d4 to every single roll. Ability check. And so that includes attack rolls. It's only a d4, but she can offer you that. She's like, okay, well...
Do I recognize the song, by the way?
Roll a... Just roll an intelligence check, I think.
Okay.
Can I guess this?
This is you're recalling a memory.
Can I guess the song, Caleb?
Sure.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
No.
But we're wearing masks.
Oh, I get it.
Shut the fuck up.
I get it.
Also, we're thinking about Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline. No, she kind of hums the sort of soft melody. and speaks in a language I don't think you would understand, Holly. Those who understand Elven might understand a couple of the lyrics, but she sings this Elven tune, and you guys feel a little bit energized. She goes, if you need help curing of diseases or anything, I was trained in the ways of medicine, so I know a thing or two if you guys get hurt. But I can remain here and try to help these people, since I think they're in a little bit more. What?
Caleb, this is super important. What are the lyrics that I would recognize as someone who speaks Elvish?
Oh God, I don't know. It's almost like a lullaby. It sounds like a lullaby, in a sort of ways of like, don't make me write lyrics on the spot. I'm not a musician. I'm not a singer either. God. But yeah, it's probably like a, she probably sings something about like rolling winds over hills, and wishing wells on you or something. I don't know. I'm not a singer. I don't know lyrics. But you feel a little bit better after she casts the spell on you. So just remember that you all have a D4.
Let's go.
Yeah, we should not.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, we shouldn't be lollygagging any longer.
Good luck out there. Gina will kind of sit back. You do see Fate kind of hanging out, kind of like in the doorway of the inn, but you are at least aware right now that Juno cannot see Fate, and so Juno just kind of watches you wander off.
Right. Well, it took off in this direction.
I need to speak.
Oh, apologies.
I still feel different from whatever happened.
Okay, is it a bad different, or is it a difference you're going to be able to manage?
I think I can help.
Yeah, by the way, quick question. What happened? I was there, and then I wasn't, and then I was back again in your arms, and it was kind of weird, and I didn't like it very much.
Holly, you be aware that you fell asleep.
Yeah.
Think of it as an energy surge, nothing more.
I can feel more.
Why don't we feel more outside and not inside?
Aren't we outside
We
already?
are outside. We're on the edge of the forest.
Mm-hmm. As you guys reach the edge of the forest, and like kind of like the outskirts of Crosstone, the very tight-knit buildings kind of loosen a little bit, and you see just like sort of almost like a suburban area. There's just a bunch of like smaller houses, and they kind of loosen, and the houses move farther apart as you move further towards the woods, until eventually the road, the nice cobblestone road, does kind of fall to a stopping point, and the ground is kind of returned to this sort of soft dirt. And one thing you would notice, even upon entering these woods, is that there is no sound. It's eerily silent. Can I have, as you all enter, can I have everybody quickly, first of all, before we do survival checks, can I have you make perception checks?
Absolutely.
Fuck yes, you can.
Yeah!
Can I do special perception?
This would be side-based.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, my question is...
Get shit on all of you.
I understand that it's probably bright out right now.
9.
But
23, 9. Okay, so Holly and Rypley, you don't see shit.
I don't see good.
You don't
Let's
see good.
go.
Caleb, I just want to know whether or not I have my disadvantage. Because it's inside the woods, but I don't know.
I mean, you are wearing your goggles currently.
Okay, so just a normal roll. Okay,
you're wearing your goggles. I'm not going to give you disadvantage. Now you're good.
Thank you.
Yeah, unless you chose to, you took them off earlier, but nah, I'm assuming you put them back on because these are enchanted now, so.
Okie doke. It was a bad roll. It's okay.
Alright, that's fine. So, but it is enough so that Ramsey, Quinn, and Felix, you would all see as you enter the woods, as you kind of begin to take a few steps in, trying to figure out where this beast might have gone. you look about and you notice a couple of squirrels and birds that look like they're in mid-flight, just scattered along the path as you guys walk on. Made completely of stone. Almost like a strange, horrible, like, stone garden. You just see woodland creatures now just kind of where they would be in their natural habitat, now just frozen.
Is there like a raven or a crow just chilling on the...
But it's like its wings are like already outspread, like it looks like it was in mid-flight. Like its wings are fully extended.
I'm gonna pick it up, I'm gonna put it in my bag.
Okay, you put a bird in your bag. Alright.
Are there any like baby birds on the ground in Storm, or are they all like adults?
There's a couple that are probably smaller, but they're also smaller birds. Like they're chickadees and little, like a couple of robins that you see that are like have their like beaks against the ground as if they were like gonna pull out a worm, and the worm managed to escape because worms don't have eyes. So,
okay. I think Ramsey does a quick scan to make sure there aren't any babies that need to be put back in their nest for when they wake up, and moves on.
No, I'll say if there are babies, they're probably already in their nests, and they are also made of stone.
Right.
But yeah, with the 12, you don't really see anything. It just looks like the beast was also here, and it just left them. So, now that we're in the woods, and you need to track an animal, you know what roll that calls for? Survival. So, while you roll your survival checks, you can choose to help somebody else and then give them advantage on the rolls, or you could just roll the die before I explain what we're gonna do.
Somebody want help? I've only got a +3 to this.
Okay.
I have full proficiency in it.
All right.
I'll help you out.
I want you to also explain how you are looking. Like, how are you tracking this beast? Besides the fact that there are like almost a trail of petrified forest animals now.
Besides the trail, I mean, I want to be smelling all of the stone animals and then looking and then like searching for like, and I mean, I know this thing flies, but like any different like any like scratches or anything like that in wood or anything in trees.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Rypley is absolutely on all fours currently, trying to just walking around.
You're crawling around.
So, Caleb, the roll was accidental. If you want me to stick with the 13, or if you want me to roll again.
Well, do you want to stick with the 13? I think Ripley's getting advantage.
Stop 20.
Pretty good. Holly, that's a 16. I'll let you keep the roll. Just explain how you're helping, how you're looking.
Primarily be looking for like any broken branches, anything like that would signify anything about like if it changed direction, if it had any injuries, anything like that. Also looking for any feathers or scales or anything like that may have fallen off.
Well, I'll tell you, you do not find any feathers. This is not a feathery beast.
I'm gonna just use my brain and then just follow the stone creatures. That's it.
If I may, before I make my roll, I think Ramsey. Obviously, I have this ability now, and I feel like.
Oh wait, don't we get a +4 because of the D4?
Yeah, we have a 1d4.
Yeah, by the way, you guys could add a D4, so everybody roll a D4 and add that to your roll.
I feel like he's gonna try to tune in to all this extra input he's getting now, like from the vibrations in the air, and that's
the tremors in the ground. True, yeah.
Because even if we can't hear anything, I mean, if it's okay,
I'll
lovely.
give you advantage if you're going to use your tremor sense.
Oh, thank you.
Go ahead.
Okay, that brings it to a 15. Now, do I find feathers?
Yeah, no, there's no feathers. I'll explain what you guys find.
Okay. Okay, that's a 23, and I'm adding a D4.
Quinn, you get to look around for scales or feathers, and you don't find anything in that sorts. But you do find in some areas where almost like you look up at the canopy of the trees and you see some of the tree branches have kind of like broken and like almost like they've been pushed down before. Like almost like something large pushed down on them, snapped them, and they're just barely hanging off the edge of the trees now. And you kind of be able to kind of like follow that direction ever so vaguely, as you assume it's in that direction, though it's a little unclear and very sparse in what you're looking for. Holly, on the other hand, you do follow these creatures, but as woodland creatures do tend to, they like to hide, and so you kind of find yourself like pushing some like leaves out of the way to uncover like a mole that's on the ground, and like kind of like looking at like which side of the tree like a squirrel's still clutched onto before like moving your way, kind of like trying to pinpoint which direction. But because the radius of these animals are so wide and large, you kind of end up following Rypley and Ramsey, who have immediately taken the lead. And Ramsey, you begin to feel this sort of tremor of, in your first focus, everything around you is stone, besides your friends. And negating the side, you don't feel much of anything else, but following Ripley's lead, as Rypley, you begin to kind of try to follow these clues, navigating under these brushes. You do peel off the road almost immediately, heading deeper and deeper into the woods. And as you do so, you pick up this sort of strange, echoing sense of, like, larger weighted footsteps that walk for a bit and then disappear. But then they reappear further away, and you can barely pick up on these senses.
I wanna, can I, with what I've gotten, kind of guess how far away?
I'll say, if Ripley and Ramsey, if you two decide to, I hate your names, if you two decide to work together, I'll say you can probably pinpoint that it's probably somewhere between 600 to 700 feet away. Far enough that it can't track you right now.
But we can track it.
But you can track it.
Okay.
I wanna, as we keep going, I just want to keep making hearing checks.
Mm-hmm. You just, like, listen around, trying to find more about where this creature might be located as you begin to navigate around. As you begin to move forward, can I... Whoop. Sorry?
I want to do a stealth check.
Oh, absolutely. But before we do that, I want to ask an out-of-character question quickly. How are you doing on spell slots? Did you have a rest recently? I don't remember.
Short rest.
You had a short rest.
not.
You didn't have a long rest.
Yeah, I only have I have one divine sense left. I have 10 lay on hands left, and I have 1 rage.
I've got 1 second level, 1 first level, and that's about it. I got both wild shapes left though.
Ramsey
Only used a single first level spell, so I'm okay.
Ramsey still has fairy fire.
I have a couple spells left.
Sorry.
And all my fighter abilities. I'm down to 1 fighting spirit, and then the usual ones. We're good.
All right. So, do you guys want to try and stealth your way towards the beast?
Might as well.
Yes.
I
would like to.
Knowing Ripley, absolutely, he would continue to stay very low to the ground.
Mm-hmm. You're in your element.
Yep.
Fake ranger.
Fucking walking really weirdly on all 4s.
Mm-hmm.
Little gremlin crawl.
Could I do something to help my stealth?
Of course.
Could I just grow, could I just, take, like, is there, like, a branch on the ground or something that, like, fell off
Yeah,
as this
probably.
creature was moving? Alright, I'm just gonna grab one of that, tuck it into my overalls, like, and then I just want to, while we're walking, just grow it with cantrips, so it becomes a full kind of suit of just like a full ghillie suit, and then I'll go climb up in a tree.
All right.
Because then I have like cover in case it looks at me, and I can just like look away, and I'm stuck in a bush.
I'm
not going to give you advantage on it. Sorry.
I will say I
Oh,
still
that's
have.
I don't care about that.
But for later though.
Hey,
I more care about the stealth.
I would
Oh, yeah.
retrieve my hunting trap, by the way, after the hole.
Your hunting trap. Oh wait, yeah. The one you tied to a rope. Yeah, you would still have that. Yeah,
Yes,
you would still
I
have
want to
that.
make sure I have that back.
Oh yeah, no, you have that.
I would like to cast guidance on Holly for that stealth check.
Sure. I mean, you already have a bless, so everybody gets to add a d4 to the roll.
Yeah, but Holly
Yay.
gets another
Yeah,
d4.
So Holly gets to add 2d4.
Let's go.
Our special goal.
Can I get advantage on it, by the way?
No. But you get 2d4.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm also because of the way my mask looks, I'm going to try to mimic a deer.
Nice.
Not that that's gonna help me in any way, but I'm gonna pretend to be a deer.
Okay.
So I think that's a 13. Oh no.
Okay.
Ripley, roll deception. As well as stealth, because I think it'd
Okay,
be
wait,
funny.
hold on. 12, 13, 14, 15, and then deception.
Actually, Holly also rolled me a deception check because of your ghillie suit.
Can I do the D4 with that as well?
Yeah.
16 in total.
Quinn's gone. God damn it! The Rogan, you cannot leave! Get out!
I'm still a rogue, man!
No, you aren't! I hate this.
What's which character, Steven?
Ooh. So that's a nat 20 on deception and a sorry, let me count. A 31
I'm
on
gonna
stealth.
cry.
I'm sorry, what's the deception check for exactly?
Ghillie suit and deer mimicking.
Yeah, so 15
nice.
and 16. 16
Okay.
deception, 15 stealth.
Okay, that's fine. Quinn, you're gone. Quinn seems to just, like, evaporate from reality for some fucking reason. Quinn's not there. Anyway, that's fine. Holly
Ripley's done
is...
this shit before.
Holly is wearing a just ghillie suit made out of, like, ferns and other sort of bushes and leaves, assorted. Fuck, okay, I'm sorry. I got distracted by fucking natural 20s. What is Quinn, Felix, and Ramsey? What are the three of you doing? What are your rolls? Stealth.
It's on 13.
13?
Fortunately,
okay.
Ramsey also managed a 13. That was a
13,
10
and
plus 3.
Quinn, Quinn, you're fine. I fucking hate you, Steven. Actually, this is personal. This got personal.
Listen, you can take the rogue away from Steven, but you can't take Steven out of being a rogue.
Let's see. I have a
Fucking hated
question.
you. Yeah.
If Ramsey recognizes he fails, is it possible to make any sort of check to maybe try to draw the attention away from the group so I don't fail them? Like, I don't know if I'm stepping on a twig or what, but...
Oh, no. You're fine, dude.
Okay.
It's fine. Don't worry about it too hard. Never mind. Who? Quinn. Fuck you. Roll me a D100.
Why did this happen?
Cause, wild magic is open to the public.
Cast Fairy Fire on him so he fucking glows.
56.
56. Noted. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. Noted. It's one of those. Yep. All right.
Oh god, I hate it here.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What kind of asshole fucking did a wild magic surge?
God, what an asshole. Who would do that to you? Especially after you're a nat 20. Alright, so you guys kind of begin to sort of move slightly away from each other, giving each other enough space as you begin to sort of move and pass through this brush, trying to get closer to this creature before... I'll say Ripley, you pick it up first, because you are constantly trying to listen for the creature specifically, because that's what you said to me.
Yes.
You would begin to hear this sort of croak, this echoing chirp, almost like this, like, rhythmic clicking, followed by this like deep, utter like, almost like a croak, almost like a sickly frog, is what it sounds like, as you begin to get closer to the beast. And you're able to navigate with that as you almost hear what almost sounds like bones popping back into place, like when you crack a knuckle. It's like echoing, and you're able to use that sort of popping noises as to navigate to where this creature might be.
When I get close enough to it, does it look like it's gonna move, like fly anywhere, or is it just gonna chill?
I'll say this.
Okay.
We're here. Oh, what the fuck? Hold on.
I'm so good that I'm gone.
Where did Rypley go? I put everybody on this board earlier. Oh no.
Well,
God
I'm so good that
damn
I'm not even there because I'm already right next to it.
Wait, I thought I was the one who rolled a nat 20 in stealth. Damn.
Apparently not. Alright, hold
Wait,
on.
Hold on, can we... Oh, hold on, can we scroll that? Is this just a man? Who is this? Whose lost son is this?
Oh
Okay,
no.
hold on.
Who is this man's?
I just want to say, okay, so feel free. Who is this? It's a statue. It's a statue. Listen,
who is this man's?
Liz
Did
made
you
it.
used to be an adventurer like us?
That stone.
It's a stone statue of somebody who looks like he's wearing Adventurers Guild armor, except for he has an arrow in the knee. Actively, and he just looks like he looks like he's in active pain, but he's a statue, so he's not making any noise.
We're taking this guy back with us as soon as we're bringing him back with us. This is important.
I want the arrow.
Yeah, but it's stone. It's stone right now. The arrow is made of stone.
I can use a bow, and I have a bow.
It's true. You won it in the competition.
I have a silver painted bow.
Can I give you a trick? No, not back up. Okay, you guys don't pass the person line. So Rypley, you need to stand back. That is the furthest I'll allow you to go for right now.
Why are there two Rypley?
I hate you. That's where he went!
Aren't you glad I made that joke?
God, I love being prepared.
Caleb knows who that is. He's just here now.
Second Rypley?
Yeah, you know.
Second Rypley?
Him?
I don't
There's
know.
two Rypleys now.
Yeah, you know. Don't worry about it. Backstory.
Never mind. I got it. Sorry, it took me a second. Yeah, I got it. All right. Anyway, so I'll say this: you guys managed to be hiding yourselves. So I'm moving all you backwards. You don't deserve to be that close. Sorry. Feel free to put yourself, as long as you're below the line of where the person is.
You
You
fucking just moved the person line.
No. The person is here. Don't pass him. Holly, you're fine.
I thought you meant the person line of us.
No. The person line of the guy who has an arrow to the knee, which is canon now. Thank you, Liz,
I literally just put my character token back where you moved it from.
That's fine. That's fine. Anyway,
I worked so hard to make this map, and for what?
I know. Liz was very kind to make this map for me because I was so busy yesterday and I couldn't. So thank you, Liz. But you all, as you begin to approach, you notice this large, leathery, scaled beast that just begins to you almost see it as it begins to circle around, almost like a cat does before it sits. It's kind of walking in circles, giving you almost a full sense of its body, as it has these sort of very large hind legs with long taloned claws and wings that are attached to its forearms, very wyvern-esque, as well as this long neck that you can see plated scales just coming down its chest that are a little bit lighter of a gray but still matches the rest of its scaly form. You would also notice its head has this enormous underbite that has an array of multiple layers of sharp fangs that just curl around the bottom, and it has 2 eyes on each side of its head, so 4 eyes in total. The back of its head has this sort of crown of spikes that jut out from its head. It's like the back of its neck that kind of curls down the long neck and spine until it reaches the tail, which is almost like bulbed at the end and covered in those same large assorted spikes, much like it looks like it matches the teeth of this beast. And as it begins to just slowly curl and circle, it's clicking and croaking, almost like you get a sense of it victorious, like this is a sort of celebration. Its head is like up and it's very happily just kind of circling around as you see broken trees and branches that have curled into this area that have just sort of bent downwards towards the beast, probably pushed down by it. What would you like to do?
If I may.
Okay.
Ramsey looks toward Felix first.
Are you still quiet on your feet?
Enough, I suppose.
And he's going to point out toward the log behind it.
I have an idea. If you can be quiet, we can light it on fire and push it.
You think that will work?
I think it would be enough of a distraction to help the others. I know that
Very
Holly
well.
can do a lot.
Very well. I'll see what I can do.
What did the two of you, did you two get 13s?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, you guys make this plan. And as you do so, you see its head. You guys begin to take a couple steps forward, trying to figure out which is the best route to head towards that log. But as you do so, your boots kind of squish into like the muddy ground. What?
Your
Joke's
sons
on
and
you.
bitches were so loud. I was gonna plan something. I was like, oh, I'll be polite and let you go first. No, you fuckers are so loud.
Okay, wait, no, hold on.
You rolled the lowest, so
We did. Yeah.
yeah. Sorry, the bottom stealth. You feel your boots squish. Actively, Quinn, Holly, and Rypley. Bleh, wrong one.
Almost did it.
Caught myself. You are still hidden for the time being, but you feel your boots squish into the mud and they kind of like make like that sort of like slurping noise. I don't know what you call it. And you see, and you squelch. That's the word I wanted. Thank you. Squelch. I like that word. Anyway, you see its head quickly turn and snap towards you, and its four eyes stare at you, and it doesn't say anything. It just stares.
Oh shit, it can speak common.
Son?
The beast is looking right at the two of you, and it stares hard. And you both feel this sort of chill run up the back of your spines, and almost for a second it makes it hard to breathe. But you feel that sort of breathlessness quickly vanish as you feel a strange warmth coming from, like, your mask. It's protecting you. And you see the creature's head kind of tilt for a moment.
Can I mimic it and tilt my head back?
Tilt your head back. And then it tilts its head back upright. And the head kind of curls back before it lets out this large growl. And I'm gonna need you guys to roll for initiative.
I can growl too. Roar.
Ah!
Rawr, XP.
Rawr.
Damn, I zoomed in too much and I've covered myself on the board. Oh, whore, come on, that was right there.
No! That was
It was
almost an 18.
literally on the fucking 18.
I'm once again cursed in initiative.
Oh, I'm literally not the person to be going last.
Don't we get blessed for this as well?
Oh.
Or at the
Alright, Rypley. 4. I don't know how long Bless lasts. I think it might be wearing off. I think it might have worn off at this point. Quinn. Same roll as last time. Alright.
Consistency is key.
Ramsey, 6. Holly, 10. Felix, 19.
God, I can't wait to have advantage in initiative.
Almost there, buddy. You're almost there.
Why does Holly have a 40 initiative?
That's a great question.
Damn.
She's just best.
Best girl.
You got to reveal the name of this
The
thing.
only girl.
The only girl.
So technically also the worst. Nice. Covers this factory.
You know what? Yeah. It's okay. A bunch of us are gonna die, and then we can roll up new characters. Then
All
we can
be
all
women.
we can all be women. Holly's the only survivor, of course, because
Joke's on you. My backup character doesn't have a gender.
nice.
Yeah.
I don't know how to spell.
And we have to kill that one too.
Yeah. Girls only.
No! My backup character transcends gender.
I do like trans.
Wrong word, but go off.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll all be transgender next campaign. That's how it's gonna work. All right.
Who's the mystery initiative with 0?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the. I just forgot it was there.
It's him. He really is here.
I'm sorry. What is its name? That's fun.
Doug.
That's
His name
great.
is Doug.
I'll give it a
It's
five.
Doug.
It's Doug.
It's Doug.
I'm telling you,
rolled.
its name is Doug.
I rolled so
Are you
shit.
fucking kidding me?
I'm oh no! Oh no! Ripley's just like, get your popcorn, Ripley. I'm so sorry. Oh,
Cheer, buddy.
oh, I'm so sorry.
The person who has arguably the strongest in the tank is the one going last. This is
Yeah,
exactly what we needed.
I know.
I'm
All
just
right, top of the
surprised I'm
initiative.
midway with my
Felix, you're up. This thing is growling at you,
Somebody
and
cast
it
haste
looks
on me.
Don't have it.
angry. What do you want to do?
let's see what I can do. I'm gonna see exactly how far away it is first, because I'm pretty far. It's 65 feet. Okay, so I have 30 feet of movement. So let's go maybe...
You are a rogue, and you have the bonus action dash. I believe so.
I do. Okay, because if I go there,
No, you're
what
good.
spells do I have left?
All of them.
I've got Thunderwave. Okay, so we'll just run, I guess, over here. Fuck, I forgot where it was already. No. Okay, so that's 30 feet right next to that branch. Boom.
All right.
And then... Let's see.
Breath attacks you and we both get hit. I'm just letting you know I won't forgive you.
Oh no.
Probably won't though, don't worry. That's fine.
Oh, okay. No, rogues have the bonus action that they can dash a bit further, right?
So yeah, so instead of 30 feet, you have 60 feet.
Okay, so I am gonna use that just because my spell isn't quite... Because I have to be like 15 feet away.
You could be
So
a little
let's, like,
closer
run.
if you want, but that's up to you.
Oh, okay.
Run over here.
Oh,
Alright.
Felix, okay. Oh,
Yeah, I'm not making it.
Wow.
Well, Felix, it was nice knowing you.
Peasants with your 30 feet movement.
You're not much better. 35
At least I get to go first.
All right.
Alright, let's do a... Can I get a Constitution saving throw for my
You
little friend?
absolutely can. That is a 14.
Okay, I guess, yeah, the save is a 14, so I think it beats it.
Oh, beats it, damn it. Sorry. It doesn't take
fine.
anything? Does anything happen? Half damage?
I think it takes half damage.
Right on. Get rid of that.
Okay, and it's not pushed back.
Yeah.
Why could you
That's
pull it
unfortunate.
forward?
Hmm?
Pull it forward, that'd be so much better.
No!
Yeah, but then other people can reach it. Like, what are you talking about? You
Ripley's,
have, like...
Ripley's in the back doing like the grab, the gimme hands, like the big grabby hands. Gimme with like the fucking
He's done
like
the
they're
grabby
covered
hands,
the
and Felix is
steel
just
gauntlets
looking
out.
like, no. You
All
can't
right.
keep it. No.
So what's the damage?
Half of 7.
Half of 7. I'll give you 4 points of damage.
Oh,
That's
that's so
4.
disappointing.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Next, Holly. You, as you're aware right now, you have not been seen. Its attention seems to be put on Felix right now.
Holly's honestly, at this current point in time, I'm not going to do much, because I'm currently stealthed and hidden, and my actions depend on everyone else attacking. So, I still have my stealth check from before, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So if I moved...
You feel pretty well hidden.
Okay. Would I have to make another stealth check if I ran over here?
Probably.
Alright, in that case, I'm just gonna stay here.
Unless you want to move stealthily, in that way, in that case, your movement is halved.
Mhm.
I'll let you keep your stealth check if you move stealthily, but that requires you moving slower.
I'll stay here for now. But I'll just spend my turn like prepping my arrows, so just...
Do you want to hold your action? You can hold your action and say, I would like to shoot after, after Death's turn.
Yes, actually.
Right on.
I would like to load up a level 2 spell slot, second level spell slot, with a large mushroom again.
Okay.
And then just hold my action until Rypley is closer.
Alrighty.
That is my...
You're gonna hold your action? Alright.
Mhm.
Keep it in mind. Quinn. You see Felix rush up to this thing, and to your knowledge, you are hidden as of right now. But it is quite a ways away. What do you do?
It is quite a ways away, but it's not far enough away. I am going to need a wisdom save as I call out. My god, I can smell your breath from here.
Oh, it fails!
Bitch got stanky breath. Stinky breath.
Wonderful. That is very minimal damage.
That's a 3.
Yeah, that does fail. That's 2 points of damage, but it has disadvantage on its next attack.
Awesome. Alright, anything else you want to do, Quinn? Movement? You
You
have cast a spell, and because it required a vocal component, you have been revealed. As you see
I'm
one
well
of its
aware
eyes
that
kind
I've
of
been
dart in your
revealed.
direction. One of the 4.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm well aware.
Oh, Jesus Christ, it's like a chameleon.
It really is. It's weird. It's got this weird underbite that's just kind of like it's almost like drooling. Like, imagine, I think a better reference would be, like, you know that one How to Train Your Dragon?
The Monstrous Nightmare.
Yeah, with a really big underbite? Yeah, that's it.
The fact that I named that just off heart.
I didn't know what it was named. That's impressive.
It's because when you're describing it, like, to me yesterday, I was like, oh, it's like the fucking Monstrous Nightmare.
Oh.
You know what? I am going to use my bonus action. I am going to give Felix, being seemingly in the most imminent danger, a Bardic Inspiration. So a d6 for an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
I appreciate that. I'll probably need it. Ah, excellent.
That is my turn.
Alrighty. Go
Very
ahead, Ramsey, you're up.
Okay, Ramsey is going to rush forward 30 feet. I'm not going to dash just yet. I want to double check to make sure I'm doing this correctly. And then I would like to... Okay, yeah, that's where I'm going. Do. I can definitely remember that spot. I am such a smart girl. Okay. getting about here or so, what Ramsey would like to do is cast Dancing Lights, but I would like it to come from the direction opposite to the dragon. The image I have in my mind is the way he manifests them almost makes it look like the lights are shooting at it, but specifically from the direction opposite to Felix.
Okay.
And
No, I want you to roll me 1d20 plus your spellcasting modifier. Just to see how effective this is.
Ayo, welcome to the club.
lovely. Okay. I'm actually not super sure of my spellcasting modifier, so that might take me a moment. I'm a drow.
Check your spell. So check your spell list. I actually don't know what drow cast with.
Yeah, that's just because I just mean it doesn't pop up. Like I know saves for my things and such.
Wait, what class are you again?
I'm a fighter. This is just something I get as a drow.
Hold on one sec. I'm gonna check your character sheet super fast. I'm just opening up.
Just because
you go spells. Oh, you're right. You don't have a spell attack modifier. So Fairy Fire is this.
Drow spellcasting ability modifier is charisma, it seems.
So charisma. So it's gonna be a +2. So
Thank you. I really
roll
appreciate
+2.
it.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. So that is a d20 plus 2.
Yeah, there you go. Hey,
That's
yeah, we know.
only a 7.
The lights kind of begin to slowly appear and sort of like float towards it by that question, and you see its head kind of twitch ever so slightly, but it does not appear to have fallen for your ruse.
Okay, great. Not a deal. All right, that was my action, which is fun.
And your movement, so bonus action?
Don't think it's gonna cut it. Ramsey did his best. That's my turn. Thank you.
Throw
Alright.
something at it.
It's my turn.
You should make it move closer.
It will.
Thank
you
you.
see it. Its head snaps, still looking towards Felix and Ramsey. It charges at you, Felix, its mouth wide open as it's going to move down here and go in for a bite.
Disadvantage.
It does have disadvantage. Thank you for the reminder.
Oh my god, it's still out of range!
Okay, so that 12.
Move closer, you coward!
If I stayed in...
No, it's okay. Trust me. Try it.
If I stayed in this area,
Alright,
I
so
would have
that's gonna
had
be
better range.
Okay.
that's an 18 to hit, Felix.
Damn, that's a disadvantage.
Trust me.
That is a
Trust me.
disadvantage.
Trust me. Come
Yeah,
here.
that hits.
Alright.
I mean, that's as far as I can get unless I want to die.
Trust me.
So I want you to take 12 points of piercing damage as you are chomped down on as its large maw just kind of curls around you, and as it kind of swings down, its large spiked tail is going to swing backwards towards Ramsey. Because Ramsey, you're within 10 feet, right? So,
Correct.
though I don't think that I don't have disadvantage. Do I have disadvantage? No, it's only on the first one, right?
No, it's just the next attack.
Okay, so
after
but
the
I
spell.
don't believe this is going to hit. Anyway, that's
Please, Ramsey. Oh.
that's a 12 to hit Ramsey.
Okay, a 12 does not hit.
So its tail swings past you, but you manage to quickly lean out of the way and like avoid the spikes as they scrape along the ground, turning up dirt as the tail wags back and forth. That is its turn. Ripley, it's your turn, unless Holly.
Nope, I'm waiting for Ripley to get closer. That was
All right,
Okay.
all right, good sir.
So, if I use my full, like...
Just get 35 feet. That's all.
If I do my full, like, double, full double movement through action, do I still have my bonus?
Technically.
Okay. I'll make sure I'm going in the right diagonal line. Yes. I'm gonna... Right... And I go right here, and because...
Flank.
if I'm
I would
correct,
like-
that's a flanking.
That's a flank. You have advantage.
I would like.
And
I would like to do my thing, by the way.
All right, Ramsey, you're so, fuck. Ripley is closer. Not Ramsey.
25.
25. It does hit. But also, what are you doing?
I am growing a giant mushroom. So you said that it bit at Felix, correct?
Yes.
Cool.
Its head is facing Felix currently, but its tail
cool.
squints.
So I'm using a second level mushroom. I want to grow a giant mushroom using a blow dart underneath its front, like right under its abdomen, between its front 2 legs and its head. So then it will be knocked off its feet and land on its back.
Oh,
on top of its
you're trying to knock it prone.
Yes.
All right.
That is what I'm trying to do by knocking it up and over on its ass.
All right, you know what to do.
Cool. Fucking
Also, max damage 12.
That's really good.
25.
Damn.
25 to hit, and then spellcasting for how big it grows is yo, could I get one of them 69s possibly? Could it help a girl out, maybe?
That's true. Either Alycia or Stephen can give it to you.
I mean, it's still second level, so that's still gonna probably do it. But
that's just in case, would you like to give up your 69 to knock this creature prone? Meaning the next round of attacks are all at advantage on it.
I'd say the answer. I mean, I don't have it, but if it were me, folks, I'd say yeah.
Steven?
I mean, I
Alycia?
refuted the gift, so.
I mean, Steven, you do still have it.
You still have it. Come on, no, come on.
I refute the gift.
All right.
You have it. You fucker.
Fucking greedy.
Give it to Liz.
Your pride will be your downfall.
I don't have it. I did not get the 69 first.
I'm calling it now.
Alycia,
your pride will
would
be
you
your
like to
downfall.
give the 69 to Holly?
If not, it's okay. Oh wait, shit, really?
Yeah, just take it.
Thank you. Thank you. Yo, okay, thank you for the Alycia luck. I appreciate it.
Okay, so my monster's okay.
How tall's the mushroom, by the way? I'm just like, because it'll get knocked prone, but I want to know how tall the mushroom is.
Okay, well, how big is the creature? It's probably like a good, probably 9 to 10 feet tall, probably. As you shoot this arrow right between its legs, Felix, you glance down for a second as this thing has a grip of you. The grip kind of loosens for a moment, as you see its head kind of curls down, looking towards that arrow, almost smugly, as it, for a second, it's almost it knows you missed, before it just explodes with this large plant growth. So this large mushroom pushes it over, and it kind of like lets out this loud croak as it's flipped over onto its back and is now turtling, it's large wyvern wings and it's large claws up in the air as it's trying to right itself, so that's 12 points of damage for Rypley's attack. That's all you can do for your turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Because that was a bonus.
that was a bonus action, right? It's now prone. Felix, not only are you flanking with Rypley, you also have advantage because this thing is belly up right now.
Excellent.
Stab it.
Stab it? Alright.
It's belly
Yeah.
up, you have advantage. Go ahead.
I can stab it.
Stab it.
Stab it! Stab it! Stab it!
Alright. It's a +6.
Oh, oh, shit. I believe.
21. I'm assuming that 21 hits.
21 does in fact hit.
Fantastic. And then I've got flanking, so that means I get sneak attack, right?
That is true.
Fantastic. I will roll the sword damage and then the sneak attack.
That sounds good.
Wow. A whole 5 damage from the sword. So powerful.
It's okay, sneak attack.
Sneak attack,
Sneak attack. Sneak attack.
Come on, rogues. Come on, rogue. You can do this.
Come on, rogue mode.
Not a
rogue
very
mode.
good rogue.
Go,
It doesn't
rogue.
matter, you're
Come on,
still
Alycia,
roguing.
making me proud.
Oh!
Oh, no!
No, that's 3 ones in one
That's-
turn.
That's actually really impressive. Unironically, that's very impressive. I'm sorry, but...
You stab into it, almost but it's almost like your sword doesn't quite make the right purchase, as it's like you do hit it and you do see it does damage, but its scales where you hit are just a little too thick. So it doesn't do as much as you were hoping for, sadly. Holly, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna use my bonus action because it's within range of blow dart, so I could use blow dart, but right now I'm gonna switch to short bow.
All right, for the damage.
For the reasoning that it gives me enough range that I want to try to. I'm gonna take the seed of a. What are the trees around me? I don't want it to be like out of place, you know.
Probably around here. They're probably like oak.
Okay, in that case, I have oak. I got some oak fucking acorns.
Yeah, you do.
I'll put one in there. And I want to try to launch it with because the only thing I have left is my first level spell slot. So I would like to try to launch it in an arc upwards on top of it, piercing it through the chest so then it gets locked in place, locked prone, essentially.
Oh, okay.
So that's the plan.
All right, go ahead. You are hitting the creature this time, so.
Uh-huh.
Oh, natural 20!
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah!
Well, I still have to roll the okay. 50, that's
you rolled a natural 20, so go ahead and double that damage, by the way.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot. I hit it with an arrow.
Yeah. So go ahead and do the archer thing and roll with. Don't forget to double your damage.
Yeah, I do damage. I forgot about that. Okay, what is that? D6. So 2d6. Nine damage. I'll take it.
All right, 9 points of damage. Not bad. Not bad.
Also now has giant tree through chest.
You see, as Holly, you arc this arrow perfectly as it shoots down. As it makes contact with the with it, it kind of like it hits just a little bit above the chest, kind of like at like almost like the bottom of the long neck, as this large oak tree begins to just sprout upwards, curling around it, almost like it's trying the tree's trying to keep it in like a headlock, as its neck begins to swivel and curve, trying to pull itself out of this position. Now you've locked this thing in. It is helpless in this situation. Quinn.
I just realized I would have had advantage. And then can I shout from the tree? Kick its ass!
Holly, I don't think you need advantage.
Alright, that's fine. Still want them to know what to kick its ass though. That's the important part.
That's true.
That's the key to combat.
That's true. I mean, hey Liz, I don't think you can roll better than a natural 20. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe you can get 2 natural 20s.
Please save it for your next turn. Save it for your next turn then.
I think I did because I got a nat 20 last round.
You rolled 2 natural 20s in a row. So if you roll a third natural 20 in a row, that's when I cry. That's when I begin to cry. This is my first like big boss of the game, and here we are. I'm actually, it's fine. I'm not upset. Quinn, hi.
What do I want to do? I had a plan to prone it, but that kind of seems useless now.
It's already prone.
Exactly. What happens if I prone it again?
Quick, it's Steven.
Well, no, don't prone it again, because that'll unprone it, 'cause it'll be landing on its feet again.
Wait, Steven casts sleep on it, we can take it back to the base.
What base?
Let's Monster Hunter this shit. It's prone. It's in a trap. We just have to sleep it.
Okay. How far away am I?
I could actually cry. Like this genuinely, Liz. This was a very amazing plan.
Which side is its head on right now? Is it?
Its head would be, I guess, kind of facing this way a little bit.
Oh, I got spell slots.
Too far.
It doesn't matter.
No, it does matter to me because of what I want to do.
Yeah, I'll say the head's over here, because then it helps Holly's. You know.
Wonderful. Then I can move
For you, Steven.
here as I start playing a very relaxing tune on my guitar. It will need to make a charisma saving throw. As I'm casting Calm Emotions.
Okay.
I hope you know that's gonna go to waste really quick.
Yeah.
You see its eyes begin to settle as its thrashing slowly stops. And it just stares at you with its bright, almost like glowing, like almost. The eyes are almost like an ashy blue color as they all stare in your direction. Captivated for a moment by the spell you're casting.
You don't actually want to hurt anyone, do you? It's in your nature, sure, but it's not who you are.
It begins to, you hear it begin to just croak. Just quietly. Roll an insight check.
Ooh, that's a good one. Well, sort of.
You
It's
said the
not
curse word.
great.
Oh, yeah.
21.
You're right. It doesn't want to hurt or kill. But you notice, looking around the terrain and everything, some part of you, for a brief second, you know it wants to expand. And that's your turn. Ramsey.
Whoa, talking is a free action.
Uh-huh.
I mean, yeah, feel free to talk for a moment before I
Do you
take my
wanna?
turn.
Nobody hit it. It can be reasoned with.
What do you mean it can be reasonable?
Quinn,
No,
Quinn, you rolled a 21 on
just-
insight? This is not a reasonable creature.
No. It's got calm emotions on it right now.
Yeah, it is not actively going to attack you right now, but Quinn, you know the moment the spell ends, this thing is going to continue its venture. This is not over. You've stopped it for a minute.
I'm still telling everyone to hold off on their attack.
Okay.
I hope you know its turn is next. It is gonna be next very
Hey,
soon.
what do you mean it can be reasoned with? That doesn't feel very reasonable. That is a beast. It has killed many a people. We need to get rid of it in order to cure them. That's just what...
I
need
should
you
have
to
fucking
explain.
thought about that before I turned the whole village to stone.
I need you to explain now.
I'm
Doesn't-
not sure this creature can be reasoned with.
That's
Doesn't-
a beastie ghoulie.
It's
That
trying
ain't...
to claim the town as its territory. I'm really sure this isn't something we can negotiate with it.
If you're going to ask me a question, at least let me answer.
Ramsey nods.
It doesn't want to hurt anyone. I have reason to believe it could be convinced to expand in a different direction.
I'm not sure that's something we should be allowing to be risked.
Caleb, what kind of check would it be if I could look at this creature and try to determine its could I do a nature check on it?
Yeah.
I'm not very good.
You want to learn its alignment?
Yes. There it is. That's an 8.
This is a big fucking monster! And it also did in fact bite Felix and looked like it was going to eat him. It's a big monster! You cannot gain its alignment, but whatever alignment it is not good. Not a good alignment.
Fair enough.
Like a dragon creature, right?
It's
would I be able to like?
wyvern-esque.
Okay.
That's
Would I
a
know
bad
anything
idea.
about it?
Go ahead,
Based
roll
on my
history.
background?
Roll history. Now that you have a chance to examine the monster.
Damn it! I'm not good at history. No.
I know, you're stupid. You're not actually.
You use the
Oh,
bardic
no.
inspiration.
Oh,
I haven't
you have
yet.
you have a little bardic inspiration if you want to use it.
All right, I might have to.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a D6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
dirty
that's a dirty
20!
You've never seen a beast like this. You've seen wyverns. You're familiar with creatures like that, draconic entities like that, but this is not draconic. It takes a shape similar to wyverns, but there's something about its energy. The way you've never seen a beast like this before. It reminds you of a basilisk, a creature which you've maybe read before or maybe seen before, in books and such. It reminds you of basilisk, but there's something about it that has been altered in some way that makes it both more dangerous and
Alright, I will let the rest of the group know that this thing is not safe and it needs to be destroyed.
What are you gonna say to us?
This thing isn't safe. It
It's
looks
safe
like a
because it's gonna
basilisk of
catch
some
these
sort.
hands.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what I'm
maybe
saying.
a little more careful than that. Look, it looks like a basilisk. I'm sure you maybe know what that texture is. However, it's different. Less stable? No, that's not the right word.
less natural.
This isn't a natural occurrence in nature.
Quinn,
I think it would be safest to dispose of this creature.
that is 4 votes against 1.
I'm gonna turn to Ramsey. Have you ever been given a second chance?
Not willingly, no.
Yeah,
You
I
Second
What-
chance, sure. It was not one I wanted.
Ouch. I think he looks down at his hands for a moment.
You said another direction. What would that even be?
Deeper into the woods? Away from civilization? Ollie, have you ever been given a second chance?
no one really gave me. I mean, kinda, yeah, but at the same time, I I understand that, but it has tried to kill us multiple times, and it has killed a lot of people. So I have a question for you. You want to let that thing go, and then when we have to walk back into town, look Juno in the eyes and tell her that her lover's going to be dead forever, you're going to have to be the one to do it. All right? I think you're failing to consider the bigger picture here. There's a few more people at stake than just one little basilisk.
Would there not be another option to help them?
This thing can't be helped. Quinn, you're being unreasonable.
I mean, all right, how about this? If it can be reasoned with, go reason with it for a way to cure the stoneness. There's a dude right over there, standing in the field. We could just use him as a little test. How about that, huh?
I agree.
If you want to reason with it, I'm giving you this chance. I trust you.
I'm gonna turn back to it. Do you think you can turn him back? Turn all of them back?
Roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
I'm not sure if
Go
it would help,
forward.
but
Go
if
forward.
we're staring daggers at this thing, like if you don't do this, we're gonna murder you. Does that give advantage in any way?
That'd be intimidation.
Okay, then never mind.
I don't have a
Hopefully it's
dragon
very
presence yet. I
16.
can't cast fear.
You hear it
Mhm.
chirp, just like that little like light clicking. Just begins to like, you hear it almost like a bubble. It almost sounds like it's quiet at first, before it begins to get louder and louder. I'm gonna take its turn. It has been a minute.
Ramsey hasn't even gotten his turn.
Yeah, we're gonna start at the top of the. Whenever initiative starts again, we're gonna start with Ramsey. It's only
Got it.
fair, but I do get a save because I've let you have a conversation.
No, you're valid. I will accept that 100%.
I'm gonna need everybody within 10 feet to make a dexterity saving throw.
God damn it.
Ooh.
Lamau advantage.
We're never listening to that son of a bitch again. No offense.
No one's listening to fucking Quinn. Everybody boo Quinn.
18.
Well, it depends if I live this or not. Because if I die, this is the end of it.
Oh, Quinn gets the 23.
Rams. Ripley.
9, 10, 11, 12.
Ripley.
Oh,
Ripley.
Oh,
Okay, Holly, you're too far away. You're okay. You are not within 10
Oh.
feet of the monster.
Oh, let's go then. Fuck you guys.
And only Oh no.
Not the
Like,
Ripley.
Can I DM you a question?
Yes, DM me very
Okay.
quickly because you know what this is. I feel like I've already.
No, I know.
I've already...
No, I know what this is, but I want.
I'm gonna wait for it to get discussion in.
Okay.
Well,
We didn't really agree on anything.
I don't think it is. Unless you want it to be, of course. I want to leave that up to you, narratively, but you see the clicking gets louder and louder and louder, and it opens its mouth. You see the mouth begin to glow with this, like, sharp blue light. And you will kind of flinch, shielding your faces for a moment. But Ripley, you are a bit too slow as you see this force of energy. You feel your neck snap backwards as the mask flies from your face, flying 10 feet behind you. So it is, it is right here for now. So that X is
so
where your
far
mask is.
away.
I know, but your mask flies off. That's it. You're the one who the fact that you're the one who gets unmasked is, I'm sorry, it
Okay, well,
happens.
realistically, this is 20 feet each. I can run back and then.
Yeah.
But that's also an attack of opportunity.
It
I
is.
have 14 armor.
At disadvantage, it is still technically locked in a prone position, but it begins to slowly turn. So, but you all see. By the way, you guys need to take damage. I forgot I need to roll this.
We love.
I know.
God
2d8
damn it.
roll. I need another d8. I only have one here.
I don't have any spell slots left. I used everything on that move to fucking lock it in place.
God damn it!
I asked if you guys wanted to take a rest.
Yeah, we didn't. I'm dealing with the consequences now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, this is part of the game. This is the
No,
love of the
it's fine.
game. Anyway,
So, Ripley, you are going to take 13 points of damage. Everybody else is going to take 6. By that I mean everybody but Holly.
Oh, that is
As you are
damage
blasted
enough.
you are blasted with this force damage, and you feel your body almost racked with that stone effect, but you manage to shake it off. Ripley, you are not considered petrified because the mask was able to hold you, but it was knocked off in the process. So, for right now, everybody can see Ripley's face. But it's Ramsey's turn, so what do you do?
Ramsey is going to move around. Where's the mushroom?
Under it. Well, kind of in front of Felix. I'm gonna say, yeah. You want to draw it? Go ahead.
Because it's a giant mushroom, right?
It's quite big. I'll give you. It's like 10 by 10 feet, or like 5 by 5, whatever. Like a little four square, like a little 4 square. It's a big. You rolled a natural 20, Liz. I'm gonna make it a big mushroom. That's what it is. That's where it is.
Okay. Ramsey's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. I guess, even just all around, getting around the mushroom.
That's fair.
My goal is...
You can't go through the monster, but you can, like, run past your friends.
Yeah.
You were now in flanking with Quinn, by the way.
Very good.
I mean, you have advantage anyway. Hasn't gotten up yet, so...
I have a question.
Yes.
Say that I were to attempt to slice the mushroom so that it falls on top of the basilisk mutation and then light it on fire.
Just call it an abyssal basilisk. It's fine. That's what
an
it's
abyssal
called.
basilisk. Okay.
Isn't it funny? I thought it was cute. Though it doesn't. Abyssalisk. That would have been better. God damn.
Abyssalisk.
Abyssalisk. God, I'm changing the name of D&D Beyond now. God damn.
If I were to attempt to shove the mushroom on top of it and then light it, what would I need to do exactly?
Well, I will say it'll take your action to cut down the mushroom because that is technically an attack action. And then using your flask or like something to light up the mushroom would be another action because that is using an object to ignite it, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So you can't do it in one turn, but I'll let you chop it down and then like.
I have action surge. I can do it in one turn.
Never mind. Fuck you, fighters. All right.
Okay. Do I need to make any check?
Roll, yeah. Roll an attack against the mushroom.
Do I get advantage because mushrooms are prone automatically?
Sure.
Yay!
And also because Holly, is your friend.
I do love my friend Holly. Okay, to open up that is not great. Thank you, advantage. But it is a mushroom, so I have high hopes. That's only a 12.
12's enough. It's an inanimate object. You take your sword and you cut at its base as you see it begin to tip over and fall against the beast. Go ahead and roll me 2d8, please.
Okay, lovely.
2d8 bludgeoning damage from mushroom. Because it's pretty heavy. I'll let you damage it with this. Fuck it.
Okay,
what is it?
So
what is it gonna do, honestly?
Okay, that is 15 points of... Is that just bludgeoning?
Yep.
That's been the most damage so far.
Yeah,
Lovely.
The mushroom has... The fact that this is a product of Holly as well just makes it better.
It's a combo move! Okay.
Combo!
I mean, hey, I'm close to that.
Lovely. Yeah, that is true. You did really well with the 12.
As the main barbarian fighter. Oh, fuck. No, it's fine.
We watch as Ramsey darts around the mushroom, going with 2 quick slices, and as it timbers, using his tinderbox to light it.
You ignite it. You see the fire begin to grow over the mushroom as it begins to quickly catch fire, as you see the beast howls in pain, as you see the fire begin to grow over its scales like it is highly flammable, and you realize this creature does not like fire. Ramsey, is that your turn? Fuck it. How much does...
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me, I don't know how much a flask of...
How much do fire?
How much
does fire?
Because if it had been, like for example, when you douse something in oil and it catches fire, it's usually, I think, 5 damage per turn. But I don't know if it being a mushroom, which is much larger in its area, like this is 10 by 10 as opposed to like a 5-foot square. So I don't know how that helps.
Roll me another 2d6 damage for fire damage.
2d6.
Is this gonna make it easier to escape because it's burning wood? And it's like more breakable.
Technically.
It sounds like it's pretty vulnerable to the fire, so I guess we'll see
quite
if
vulnerable
it
to
dies.
fire.
Okay,
vulnerable to fire.
Lovely. 2d6 then. That is going to be 7 more points of fire damage.
Alrighty. I need a calculator now. I'm just writing numbers down, and I realize I'm not calculating them together, so give me a second while I pop these numbers into a calculator, because the number has gotten too big for my brain.
You're so valid. I'm very happy.
Alrighty.
That's my turn.
It is not happy! And on its turn, it is going to roll to break free. Ah! I just fucking threw my d20 on the floor. That's fine. I'm gonna pick up another one. Holly, can you go ahead and roll me with your spell? Can you roll me a spell? What with your spell modifier, please? I can't do English. I'm not very good at it, actually.
It's 11.
It does break free, sadly. Barely, but it does. It rolled a 13, so that beats it.
What's a composure check?
What?
Sorry, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm thinking
You
about
see
something.
it begins to turn around and right itself as it gets back on its hind legs. Its tail swerves about. Technically, it does use its action to get up, meaning it does not have its option to attack. So, but it is now no longer prone, meaning you no longer have advantage on it, Rypley. I'm so sorry.
What are you talking about? I'm flanking.
Oh, true. Never mind. But also, you are maskless. So what do you do?
I'll do
Its
quick
head is-
description.
Oh,
Quick description of what Ripley looks like underneath, I suppose. A surprisingly softer, young-looking face, along with a scar straight across his nose, similar to Iruka from Naruto, with red body paint, obviously similar to the color on his chest, with one stripe going down his lip and two arrows. I get whatever. They're not like straight lines, but they're from his two lines going from forehead down to covering his eyes, kind of with ending in 2 points. Almost like Kratos, but not, because I think Kratos is curve a little. And with his eyes still closed very tightly, will look towards Quinn. There, are you fucking happy? Because I'm not! And I'm going to rage and immediately strike at it. If it's, I'm assuming it's still in the same area.
Trevor senses on Ramsey, actually, Ben. See, I got them right. Ben got them wrong.
So,
Alright.
wait, so what's happening?
No, you're good. You are blinded. Do you want to run, get your thing, and go back?
God, no, that's a fucking attack of opportunity that I'm not taking.
Alright, you're blind. So you are blinded, you're keeping your eyes shut. So,
Yes.
you just gonna swing at this beast?
I mean, I'm assuming it's in the same spot.
It is. But I'm gonna cancel out. It'll be just a straight attack, because technically you have advantage with both Ramsey and Felix being there. So technically you have advantage. So I'm gonna cancel out to say roll a flat roll.
Okay.
You don't have
that's
disadvantage right now because of your position.
fine. And this is only one strike because bonus action is
No,
range.
this is your full. Oh, true.
11.
11 does not hit.
Can I, unless, no, the D4 is gone.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, Juno C4 is definitely gone at this point. You go and you swing, but you realize you hit nothing, and that just makes you more angry.
Yeah, there is I mean, you've seen him rage once, but it was underneath the mask. And for, I guess, Quinn is the closest to see him. There is absolute fury in his, despite having his eyes closed, complete and absolute anger.
Well, Felix, it's your turn.
Alright,
I wish we had the picture of Rypley done, but we don't.
I don't know, I have my rough one.
Alright, I'll try hitting it for now, I guess. With a sword.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna say you... It's weird. Because Ripley's in a situation where he can't distract it. Because he's blinded. I'll say it's a flat roll for you as well, because it's getting up.
Oh, I don't have flank?
I'll say not this round. I don't know. Ripley's raging. You might. Oh god, I don't know. There's so many things that cancel out and then add back. So it's like, I'm trying to like do the math in my head. It's like, technically you don't, but then you do because he's rage. Anyway, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. You can have advantage.
Okay.
There's a lot of things going on right now.
Hey, 24!
About the 24.
24 definitely hits.
And then there's people that are within 5 feet of it, which means sneak attack is an option.
Ramsey is right next to you.
Let's go.
Let's just get the sneak attack first. Eight for sneak attack.
Alright.
And sword damage is 11. So that's going to be 19 points of damage.
Damn, alright. You carve into it this time. It's howling. But you see, now that Rypley has been unmasked, its head is turning towards him. Not only because he is loud and raging and growling, it is growling back almost, and its eyes are now trained on Rypley.
Oi! Rypley! Shush!
Sheesh! That's adorable, I'm sorry. I love it. Alright, Holly, you're up. This beast is angry, on fire, and looks like it wants to eat your friends.
Yeah, Holly's fucking terrified. I saw exactly where the mask landed, correct?
Yes, it's like, it kind of like hit like a small bush behind Rypley, and you can't see it as it's kind of like not visible in the brush, but you know it landed in that bush.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna use, so I'm gonna DM you something real quick.
Go ahead. I love this game.
I do too. This is such a dynamic. Why are these combats so fun? Ah!
There he is. There's the boy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll allow that. Go ahead. I'll say because of its distance.
Shit.
Nope,
No,
that's
fine.
good. That's good.
Hey, let's keep this in mind for later.
That's good. You take a deep breath. You take a deep breath, Holly. You know you can do this.
All right, I'm gonna use my dash action to sprint all the way over, and grab the mask.
All right, you run over. You pick up the mask. It's kind of gross and sweaty, but you have it now.
All right, and then I have just enough movement to move here, and with my bonus action, I would like to try to use an item.
All right.
By equipping it onto Rypley.
You guys got smushing it against his head.
Yeah, just coming from behind, just kind of like I'm pieing him in the face. That's the kind of technique I'm kind of going for here. Is just slide it. Is there like a string?
Like a band that goes around back.
Yeah, it's like one of the ones that has like a buckle at the back that can be adjusted.
Okay, so yeah, you can like pull the buckle over his head. Yeah.
I'm just gonna
you equip the mask back onto Rypley with your turn then.
Hey Rypley, you can see again, by the way. Just want to make that very clear. And let's see. So I moved to there, 50, 55. So with my feet moving, should jump into the fucking bush.
Go ahead, roll stealth check for me with advantage, just because I think it's funny. Also, thank you, Dragon Subscribe Prime. Hello, we're doing great. We're fighting a weird mutated basilisk, and
shout out advantage.
Shout out advantage. You feel pretty hidden. You put it on, smoosh it against Ripley's face, and then you're like, you just jump and hide back into the bush and just vanish.
Her you can actually see for her because her mask kind of druid shapes with her expressions. The kind of eyes on the pumpkin are almost completely closed as she just dives into the bush.
You're hiding. All right, Quinn, you're up. This thing is angry.
So once again, I had a plan, and then Holly dealt with it for me.
Awesome. Polly's great.
Because I was like, I have Mage Hand. I can get the mask back.
I don't have spell slots. This is all I can do. Please. Please.
So it is not prone anymore.
Yep, it's standing, and it looks pissed.
It is, however, within tickling range. I'm going to tickle it and ask for a Wisdom 14 saving throw as I cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
You reach up to tickle the creature, and you see its head snap down quickly and bite at you. So you feel reaction, or you pull your hands back. The spell you went to cast immediately drips. I rolled a natural 20, Steven. It's not happening. It snaps at you, and Quinn, you retract very quickly.
I loathe you, Caleb.
I'm sorry. I rolled a natural. I'll send you a picture of it if you want. I rolled a natural 20. It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry.
Wait, hold up.
What?
I'm gonna use my reaction, Silvery Barbs.
Sure. All right. That's a bard. Go bard. All right. Yeah, we love that. Woo. All right. That is that's an 8.
It's prone.
It begins to it snaps at you quickly, but you kind of take that moment and reach out. What does your magic look like? Paint me a word picture.
So in this case, I think, like, I'd probably be doing hammer-ons on the guitar for any musician that means, so that the one hand is free. So as I go to tickle it, these kind of light green music notes, the same color as my hair, kind of float off from the guitar.
And as that green kind of magic begins to slowly curl and tickle, like, the underneath of the chin, that large bulb, like, kind of like bulb-like chin of it, you hear the creature begin to chirp and click. That clicking noise begins to move otherwards as its body kind of curls inward, like it's trying to protect itself almost. As you hear it just, like, begin to just, like, click and click and like almost, it almost sounds like a ticking bomb as it begins to just, like, click loudly, unable to really laugh, but it makes that sort of echoing noise and it sounds threatening. But it is technically prone, so that gives Ramsey advantage. What's up?
And the advantage on the next roll that comes from that I am giving to Rypley.
Alright, so Rypley also gets advantage?
Rypley gets advantage on the next attack, roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Right on.
Very cool.
With silvery barbs, yep. Alright, sounds good. Ramsey,
Yay.
you're up there. And technically it is prone, so you get advantage. Like, once again.
Thank you. I do appreciate it. All right. Ramsey rolls d20 plus 6. And then d20 plus 6 because of advantage.
Mm-hmm.
19.
19 hits.
All right, lovely. How's my mushroom doing as he's going in for a new swing?
It's on fire.
Lovely. Still hurting our friend here?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Quite badly.
Really
Actually,
happy.
because it's your turn, go ahead and roll me another 2d6.
Yay!
It's your turn, and you're the one who technically lit it on fire, so I'll give it to you.
Okay, I'm rolling the 2d6, and then I'll roll my normal damage. But that is 9 points of fire damage.
Alright, it does not
Thank
like
you.
that.
And then a d8 plus 4 as, yeah, I just keep on going at it. That is a 1 plus 4 for a total of 5.
5 points in it. Hey, doesn't matter. It is burning. You slash at it. It is burning and cackling with that soft, like, clicking noise. It almost sounds like a gear, like, clicking against almost like stone. Like, something just, like, tapping against stone really quickly. As you slash at it, it pauses for a moment, letting out that sort of croak once again. But then it keeps clicking and clicking, like the spell still has an effect on it that it's unable to properly shake. Do I get to save again? Quinn. Because it is its turn. Does it get the opportunity to save from the spell?
Let me double check. At the end of each of its turns.
Alright, so end of
And each time it takes damage.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll. See if it gets it from when Rypley when when Ramsey hit it, it did not save. So but on its turn, you see it breathe in through its nose and then out as it coughs up in this like large ball of like bone and spit and stone, like kind of like lands in the grass in front of you. Doesn't do any damage, but you see the clicking stops and its head curls back towards you. Quinn does not look very impressed, but technically Rypley still has advantage, so go ahead, bud. It's your turn.
I'm gonna say this right now because I'm a fair player. Technically, I shouldn't have rage anymore because I didn't hit the last turn. Because you have to constantly be doing damage.
Or getting attacked. Did you take damage, Rathless? You didn't. Well, no. You would still have it because you did attack. You just didn't hit.
Okay, if that...
It is a matter of, yes, you attacked. It is if you do not attack or take damage.
Yeah, you just have to attack.
If you do not attack or take damage, it fails. You did in fact attack it.
stops if you're passive. Okay,
yeah,
that
it
makes
stops
sense.
if you're passive.
Yeah.
You were not passive. You were quite aggressive. You just didn't hit.
No,
No,
as soon
you're
as
good. You're still
Holly's
raging.
as soon as Holly says, yeah, you can see again, Ripley opens his eyes. Good, because I want to see the life drain from its eyes when it dies. And he...
It's a bit weird, but go off.
I was about to call him Piers. Ripley does the fucking... Ripley does the fucking...
Who's
the
Piers?
Henry
I've never heard
Cavill,
of him.
like, punch reload and then just... I'm going in for a strike.
Yeah.
That is my son!
That is my son!
Yeah!
That is my son!
I didn't need that, so I'm gonna...
That is our son! Go, son, go!
18, and then plus 2 because of rage.
Damn!
So that's 20.
Okay.
And then second hit.
Oh no!
And then bonus, because I can do that.
Yeah?
That is
21 hits, yes?
10 damage.
Okay. Hypothetically. Ripley, how do you want to do this?
Yeah!
God, I'm so fucking strong. Why have I gotten both of them?
It's
okay.
bad. It didn't have, like, it had enough
Okay.
health that I knew it would be a challenge for you guys to get there, but the fact that it was also on fire and taking more damage than it should.
Okay.
There's a lot of factors in why it's going down.
It has really big fangs, right?
Huge teeth.
Is one of them on fire? Like, how on fire is this thing?
The teeth are not on fire, but its flesh is.
Okay, I wanna break one of its fangs off and then stab it through the brain repeatedly.
Yeah,
And just like hold its head down with one hand and just continuously stab down on its skull.
I just realized I only got to attack with this creature once. I'm kind of disappointed. But yeah, you grab it by like the bottom jaw, push it down, pulling yourself up as you just begin to stab and punch and pummel as this sort of ichor, like this black, almost like navy colored goo splatters up your arm and shoulder and on your chest as you just take this thing in, and the fire on its body slowly curls over as you hear its clicking and groaning just stop, and its body falls limp. And you see that glowing effect in its eyes dull to like a soft gray. And it is quiet. And then you hear someone go, "Ah! My knee!
Oh dear.
Ah!
Ugly noise.
I will deal with it.
Ripley's just gonna...
Wait. I want to deal with the guy really quick.
Okay, Quinn, what do you do?
So. I'm just double checking how this spell works. Because I've used it. I don't remember how.
You're good. Take your time.
Okay. So.
This guy, you see, it's just like a human guy. He's got kind of like mossy, kind of like messy.
Does he have less than 31 hit points?
Yeah, definitely.
He's asleep.
He's like screaming and crying. He looks just like a young human dude, probably like in his like early 20s. Just like grabbing his knee. There's like an arrow sticking out of it. And he's screaming. And then Quinn, you just wave your. How do you cast the spell? You're a bard.
I'm still holding my guitar. I play like a lullaby-esque
And then you just
melody.
see his body just slowly like limp and then fall down, just like face first into the mud. There's a big splat.
Well, I'm fresh out of health potions. There's not much I can do for this lad.
I can't do much either. I could.
I mean, I guess I could drag him back to town.
I will.
Isn't he in immediate medical danger?
I mean, he's
well,
bleeding.
there is an arrow in his knee. That could get infected, and it could be a cause of death.
Hey, Quinn. Quinn, do you have that spell? Are you able to cast it a second time? By any chance? All right, good.
Which
The
spell are
sleep-
you referring to?
The one that put him to sleep. You got
I
that
mean,
one again?
I can cast it once more.
Great. Good to know. I ripped the arrow out of his knee, which might wake him up.
Let me roll a d20.
Mm.
He remains asleep.
Oh, shit.
Just the man had 3 hit points. 31 was way over. You've put him in a temporary coma.
Great. I don't know that. Oh, actually, never mind. Your sleep spell worked wonders. I usually try that all at the same time. And then I'll take some medicinal herbs and grow some, and then just use them to like tie and properly close the wound.
Go ahead, make me a medicine check.
I'll do like even like a simple fucking tourniquet will work. You know?
Yeah, no, you're good.
Where's my holly sheet? Oh yeah, I forgot.
Where is your holly sheet?
It's alright.
It's something you might need.
Sorry, there's another tab with the Plants vs Zombies theme on it to do that.
Is that what your battle music was?
No.
Oh, Liz, I love it. That's so good.
14.
14. Yeah, you're able to do a very simple. You're able to wrap the wound and stop the bleeding. It's not permanent, and he'll actually need to see a proper doctor. But it's enough to the point where this guy's not going to lose his leg.
All right. Anyone else want to actually carry him, and then someone can carry the corpse, so that we have proof that we did it, and then we have proof that we did it.
Rypley is still holding the fang.
Well,
The
it's the
tusk.
eyes that did it, isn't it? Can I harvest the eyes?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and make a survival check. If you want to take the
survival.
Rypley. Okay, so Rypley, go ahead and take. Go ahead and add a Abyssalis's tooth to your inventory. Felix, make a survival check, because Rypley already got one with that final kill, and I'm not gonna retract that. So you have one fang.
How big is the fang?
The fang itself is probably about 7 inches.
Oh no!
Yo, try to get another one.
And you
attach them to your gauntlets.
You reach in and you pull out the eye, and it kind of squishes and falls apart in your hand a little bit. But you do have an eyeball. It's just, you're not a medical professional. You've never done this before, but you do manage to take one of the eyes out of the socket, though it's maybe not in the best condition. But it's noticeably an eye. Like, it still has the iris and everything. It's just gross and gooey.
Rypley is just gonna slow head turn to look at Quinn. There. Problem solved.
Well, I got one of its eyes. It's not in the best condition, but we might be able to work out a cure.
I mean, if these people are any indication of what's happening back at town, I say we're fine. You know.
But also, probably, but just in case, you never know.
Yeah. Plus, you might be able to do I mean.
It would be fun to deconstruct its magic and see if there's another way to, create it normally.
He woke up.
Ain't you a rogue?
Listen, he woke up when it
Shut
got
up.
killed, so they're probably all back by now.
Could
That said, if you want to try to get another eye, there are more, and I could assist.
Well, I would very much appreciate the help, actually.
I'll do a survival of my. It's not going to be pretty, but
Wonderful.
oh, I have advantage on turn on by accident. Whoops.
I'm going to help for advantage, but can I also cast guidance on Felix?
Okay, yes you can.
you
I'll say.
Do you want me to read?
What are
Do
you?
you want me to redo that?
Sure. What are you? What are you trying to harvest?
I guess.
You're going for an
Or
eye, and then.
But also I want to get more. I want to get the rest of the teeth.
All right, get a couple more fangs, and also. All right.
Also,
Holly, go ahead. What do you want to say?
Oh,
Okay,
I
that's
wanted
worse.
to do because Holly just overheard what the fuck Felix just said after watching Felix do like very non-magical things. Like there's a little bit of magic, but it didn't feel like much. Can I just do like a little insight check?
Go ahead, insight.
That was an interesting little clip you had there, huh?
Yeah, go ahead, insight. This is why we
Quinn
have
helping
secret.
you?
Quinn is helping you, yes. So you have advantage.
Can I roll again?
Yes.
Advantage and then also guidance.
Advantage and guidance. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, you've got this.
Okay, and then guidance is +4.
Plus a D4.
Isn't it a D4? Yeah.
Yeah.
15.
That's gonna be 15.
Not bad. With Quinn's help, you're able to harvest another eye in much better condition, as well as a handful of fangs and spikes. They look kind of like horns, but they have the same consistency as the teeth, and the only difference is that they're slightly larger.
Do the teeth have venom?
No, they don't. They just appear to be teeth, no venom. You would have noticed. You're the only one who got bit. You took care of this monster quite well, actually. Yeah. So, Felix, you kind of, you managed to, I need you to make a deception check as well for Holly, by the way. Make a deception check.
Deception check? Yeah, I can do that for you. Give me a sec.
Yeah, for Holly.
I got a 13. See,
You had a 13.
That's gonna be a 20.
Holly, okay, I'll give you this. Holly, that was weird. It was weird that Felix said that. But at this time, you can't figure out why. Like, maybe he multi-classed. You're not sure.
I'm gonna store that one in a mental.
Yeah,
in a
you
mental
could
vault for
store
later.
it for later, but you can't pick up on anything right now. So
Anyway.
yeah, all right. But I'll say with that. So in total, you have 2 eyes. Rypley, sadly, you get another fang, one more, so you have 2 in total.
One of the smaller one.
Yeah, it's a smaller fang, and it was already kind of loose. Like maybe it like bit into like a rock. It's kind of chipped a little. It's not great, but Quinn and Felix, you guys managed to get with your help together. You managed to get 2 more eyes. I'll give you 2 more eyes and 3 fangs, and 2 horns. How about that? Because you're working together, you could split that as you wish. And one of the 3 eyes is already like the one that Felix took out. That's kind of damaged.
I mean,
But 2 of them
I'm
are in
fine
better
with
condition.
Felix just taking all of it.
All right, so feel
Okay,
free to
cool.
add that to your inventory. Write that down. So that's
3.
3 eyes, 2 horns, and 3 fangs of the basilisk. All right.
Are you 3 done? I think we need to touch base.
Yeah, I mean, they should be aware at this point. I mean, hopefully.
This is highly unusual.
You're telling me?
Closed chasm is not produced something like this during the time I have been in Crossstone. This was someone or something new.
Yeah.
Ripley will go up to Ramsey and put his gross bloody hand like
It's
on his
it's not even blood. It looks more like ink.
yeah, he'll just put it like on somewhere on your chest. Life finds a way.
Looking at this
let's
and
get out of
knowing
here.
the area a little bit, is there any connection to the cult that's been having some trouble in the town and this creature?
Go ahead, make a history check.
Okay.
Sorry, Dante. Who was that you did that to?
Ramsey.
It was Ramsey.
Yeah.
It's gross.
My sweet sweater.
Okay, please don't let me down. 17.
Yeah, you're pretty confident that this has nothing to do with the cult.
Okay.
It's weird. This is weird, but it's nothing to do with your situation.
That said, we 5 are the only ones that have faced it, aside from Juno, and...
Well, I could do more research on it.
Yeah.
I just...
I have the major parts that I need.
Yeah, I mean, hey, Ripley, I got a question. What are the odds that you can lug that thing back to town? Is that something you're capable of doing?
I'm not sure that's safe or sanitary.
I'm just gonna grab it from the bottom jaw and try and
go ahead, make a
athletics
strength
and try to pull it.
Yeah, athletics. I'll let you roll athletics. Go ahead.
Oh, all right. Just carry it, I suppose. Yeah, that seems.
Oh, that's so close to being a natural 20, but soft 20.
It's gonna slow you down, but you can drag it with you. It is light enough that it is light enough as a creature that is built to fly that you're able to drag it, but it will slow you down. And it already at this point is late afternoon, so it's probably pushing like 3 to 4 p.m. It took you a couple hours to get out here.
Are you sure you want to bring that thing to town? We've got the necessary things we need to study it. I mean, its brain would be helpful, but that seems like a mess.
I mean, I feel like there's not much brain left in there. I feel like it's more just like now a soup, you know?
Yeah, that's true. It did take a lot of brain damage.
Like
and Felix is just going to look over at Rypley.
Holly's also going to look over at Rypley, but then give Rypley a thumbs up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, at this point in time, the flames of its skin, parts of its skin are now just like this charred, ashy black and kind of like are falling apart. Almost it looks like, as like the flames have died down at this point, but what the remnants is like still like charry and like flaky.
I just have 2 more things, and I will be done.
2 more things? What exactly?
If you are studying it, does that imply the rest of us are staying together to see this through?
If that's what you want. I kind of live in Crosstown, so I have nowhere else to go.
I also had a question. Hey, Quinn, what was the plan there? Honestly asking, I'm just kind of curious.
I too am curious about what the thought process was, because that was downright
it was
irresponsible.
It was not the smartest play. That was all of the magic I had left. I'm just curious what the plan was. No judgment. We got it done, you know.
No, much
everything worked out well. So I'm just curious what you wanted to do.
Lapse in judgment, for which I apologize.
Try not to do that again. That's how people die. And Felix will begin to walk off back to town.
It's not even... Hey, I'll stay. I want to hear the answer. Continue.
I could tell that it didn't want to hurt people. Which it didn't, but unfortunately it had counteracting mindsets as well that made it a little bit impossible to persuade, or at least more difficult than I'd hoped.
Yeah, that seems counterintuitive. How about... I'm not saying we should shelf this idea of, you know, because trust me, I am all in favor of helping people out, especially if like they're in need like that. Like I'm all for that, but you have to understand the values and the weights that you put. you put your focus in, because you're focusing a lot on helping that guy when there were already a lot of people we were trying to help by stopping that guy and killing him. Because do you know much about basilisk poison? You gotta kill the source of it in order for it to like fix. I mean, there are some solutions with like decursing and whatnot, but that's higher level, and we're talking whole town, and we ain't got time for that. Cause
My
So-
hope was to find a way to help everyone.
you have a good heart, you know that. Try to keep on to it. And
Your name is Quinn.
that's right, Ramsey.
Did you miss that this entire time?
Things have been foggy. What I want to say is, I am not upset with you. The gesture is appreciated.
And I'm gonna head off in presumably the same direction as Felix and Rypley, if Ripley's still dragging this thing, because I'd imagine whether he stopped or started, he'd still be
I'm
behind.
literally grabbing it from, standing behind, like putting my arms behind my. I got a wheelbarrow, like opposite wheel. Like I'm just grabbing it from the bottom jaw and dragging it behind me.
Mm-hmm. You're grabbing onto like a couple of fangs and just pulling it with you.
I love Ripley.
All right.
Good handle.
Can I have one person and maybe somebody, if they want to help, make a survival check on the way back? And it cannot be Rypley.
Ooh, I'll make one. I'm good at that.
Okay.
I'm good at that. That's my specialty. If anyone want to help me out,
Give you advantage.
I would.
with-
but-
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Ripley, for
yeah.
the most part, is busy. So.
Ripley's busy being a lug. All right.
I'd like to imagine that Ramsey, since he still has his tremor sense, is using that to help you navigate.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. Much appreciated.
Yes, I wanted to make up for it before.
Oh wait, can you feel this? And then Holly's gonna take a seed and throw it across the forest, like when Ramsey's not paying attention. Did you feel that? Huh? You feel that
Ramsey,
one over there?
You felt something drop in that direction.
Yes.
All right. How about this one? Holly doesn't throw anything. I want to make a deception check.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
I want you to deceive that I threw something. It's very.
Very good. I'll make that insight check, sure.
Yeah, do it.
Do not lie to me again.
I mean, it was more of a.
A joke.
No, I was testing, because if I said I'm throwing something and then I didn't throw it, and then you still told me that you were like, oh, I felt that one, I would have known you were lying to me. So from one person who's trying to detect a liar to another, don't take it the wrong way. You seem kind. I'll try not to lie to you again. At least not about I won't lie about important stuff. Just like little white lies. White lies help keep the world go round, after all. All right. Do you feel this one? And then I'll throw another one.
I'd like to imagine this continues until we find the town.
Well, you guys don't make it to the town. As light. That was so dramatic, Jegg. Oh my god, you scared me.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's just a little bit funny. You guys, as you're dragging it, you are moving a bit slower as you're carrying heavy luggage. Mainly Ripley is, but you guys are carrying this heavy luggage with you, so you're moving a bit slower as you make it through the woods. It already took you about an hour to get here, and with your time talking, investigating, and taking things off the body, at this point, you do see the sun begin to set. It is colder. Winter is coming. That's a different show. Never mind. Can't say that. I think. I don't know. I've never actually seen, was winter... No, it is winter. What is
Game
which
of
show
Thrones?
is that?
Yeah, no,
is
winter
that
is coming as Game of Thrones.
Is that Game of
It's
Thrones?
Game of
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, so it is colder out. The sun sets sooner. And it already is getting dark. As you are navigating down this trail, you're pretty confident in the direction you need to head, but it's been a long day, and it's already dark. And you still have probably another... You can push on into the night, but it's going to be about another maybe hour and a half to 2 hours if you want, or you can sit, rest, and get there early in the morning.
If it's only like an hour and a half away, Felix can keep walking.
Hey, Quinn, quick question.
Yes.
How long does your sleep last? How much longer we got, roughly?
That's a very good question.
Sleep only lasts a minute, but this guy's out. You know,
Yeah.
you know what? Because you rolled so well, I'll give you an hour. So about this time, this guy begins to stir, which I'm assuming Ramsey is the other strong man is carrying.
Yeah.
Okay, that's chill.
As
Not
he starts...
long enough.
The young man just begins to stir a little bit.
It is okay. Shush. Go back to bed.
Hey. Oh, is he up now? Hey, don't worry. We're taking you to a doctor. Don't worry about our strange appearances. It's just...
Huh? What's going on?
Go back to sleep.
Yeah, just rest.
Go
You're in
roll-
safe hands now.
Roll persuasion checks. He's in a very odd environment and surrounded by strangers. You're gonna
Yeah,
roll
sure. I'll do a persuasion check.
You can
with
trust
my,
me. You can trust
very
me.
low.
Yeah.
I rolled an 18. Come on.
Alright.
I won't lie to you.
Go ahead, Ramsey, as well.
At 11.
Ramsey tries to be reassuring. He's got big, strong arms. Can I roll with my strength?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Thanks, Caleb.
Let me check. No. Are you trying to
That's
seduce him?
that.
No, it was more like Rockabye Baby.
He looks at Ramsey and then back to Felix and why are you guys
Imagining
wearing,
Felix's eyes just have that like draconic look to them.
why are you wearing funny masks and
Because it was Halloween. It was Shadow Day. Sorry, Shadow Day.
darkest day? Come on, guys. Wasn't that hard? Sorry.
We didn't celebrate it, all right?
The Darkest Night Festival.
Oh yeah, that one.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, hey, don't worry, it's fine. We'll just be walking in the dark.
Oh.
And then I'll do the same thing that I'll throw up my dancing lights, and you'll actually watch them. Because it's become darker now.
Mm-hmm.
Holly will, two of them, like one will pop out of each of her eyes, and then one from her nose, and then one from her mouth, and then they'll just kind of, boop, 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 and then just kind of float forwards, and then just kind of make like a little leading path of sprites, of like little lights, and then as soon as we walk into one of them, it kind of whooshes to the front of the line, and it just does that all the way back.
This guy he's not gonna move. Oddly enough, he's quite comfortable. He's a little guy, and quite skinny. He's got like a short sword on his hip and whatever. He's just like, okay. I'm assuming we're going back to Crosstone. You kind of try to look around the surroundings.
That is the plan.
Okay.
Oh, going to hell. Sorry, no, I didn't say that.
Way to hell! Blah, blah. You know what? Maybe later in the campaign. It's fine. We'll get there. All right. Well, if you guys choose to continue on the road, is there any questions or banter you want to ask?
Do we do a perception check?
Any
to make sure we don't get
conversations?
fucking stabbed?
Yeah, we love to roleplay.
I don't want to deal with any pattern.
All right. Well, if you don't have any questions or anything. Oh, okay. Now, Jegg.
Ollie.
Holly.
Holly.
No. I wanted to do a perception check to see if we were safe.
Oh, you're pretty safe. You don't see
Yeah.
anything. Actually, natural one. There's danger everywhere surrounding you. It's dark and scary.
All right, I will.
Ollie, are you alright?
And your
You
peripheral
sound
vision
it.
is gone.
Yeah, it's super dangerous and dark. Do you not I can feel them everywhere. I think I may have picked up that tremor sense that Ramsey had.
Holly, come over here, please.
Holly still has a fully drawn bow, just aimed out into the forest.
Would it make you feel better if you were a little taller?
Are you gonna...
I was gonna offer you a piggyback, but hey, if you'd prefer to walk on the ground where anything can get you, continue to be my guest.
You're not even that much taller than me. And I don't think you're much stronger either, alright?
I'm 5'9".
Oh yeah, sure you are. I don't believe it. All you tall people are the same. Oh, 1 second you're 5'3", next you're 5'6". I can't believe you on this. I'm sorry.
Sure. Fine. Okay, continue to be on the ground.
Actually, I would like that.
No, you've made your decision.
I wanted the vantage point for good vision. All right. Fine.
Holly.
I see how it is. No, you're holding someone already. Don't you?
I have arms and I have shoulders.
You do not have arms or shoulders. They are being held up by that man.
I have a head.
Holly, if you promise to behave, I will hold you up.
I'll behave.
All right, very well then.
I apologize.
You lift me up.
And then Holly will climb on your back, still fully bow drawn, and using you as like...
I think it's like a shoulders piggyback, you know?
Holly,
that way Holly can have her hands
I have
free.
a question for you.
Am I stinky? Yes.
Yes, you're very stinky. Did you keep the arrow that was in the adventurer's knee?
I mean, technically, yeah. I think I'm still holding on to it.
Alright, if you're still holding on to it, I just wanted to know. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alright. Did you put it in the quiver with your other arrows, or?
I feel like at the moment... Hey, Quinn. This is back in time. You said you wanted this, right? The arrow? The stone arrow? You wanted it?
I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, I heard you said you wanted it, and I had to get rid of it. I had to pull it out anyway. Here, take it. It'll do you good. I got plenty of arrows.
Okay, so Quinn, you have the arrow?
I guess so.
Okay.
Present day, yeah.
All right, back to present time. Quinn, you have the arrow. One thing you would notice about it is it's made of a strange, like, purple, like, almost like purple-hued wood. And then it has, like, a, like, bright, like, iron tip. It looks very much like a standard arrow. It's just oddly colored. Also, it has a little bit of blood on it, so that's fun.
I don't mind that.
Sorry? Alycia, what did you say?
Don't mind the blood.
I don't mind the blood, yeah. Alright, well. You guys managed to make your way back to town. A little later in the evening. But what sounds strange is that you hear music playing. And people laughing and cheering. As you begin to enter back into Crossstone. You cross the threshold and begin to walk on the cobblestone once again. You would see, as you enter into the town, like, one kind of adventurer. He's got, like, a longbow on his back, appears to be, like, half-elven, with kind of, like, dark, like, raven, like, black hair. Oh, by the way, Felix, that bird in your bag is long gone.
You mean it didn't stay?
No, it flew away.
No! I couldn't even keep a strength check to keep it.
I forgot about that. No, it definitely flew away. It flew away. The bag has a button. I forgot about that. Yeah, I know. But you see the slide.
Our dinner.
The bag has a button. You're missing a bird and a button.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But you see this. He looks like a part of the Adventurers Guild in like a light leather armor. And he's wearing kind of like almost like a Dalmatian style mask, like with the way the spots are. It's like white with black spots. And you see he kind of looks over and he goes, what the fuck? Where the fuck did, what is that? He kind of stops you, not wanting you to drag it further into the town square. He kind of quickly
I forgot
approaches.
about that.
Oh, that's the thing that turned y'all to stone.
What?
Yeah, because you were all like stone.
I don't.
Oh, because you got turned to stone. Do you not remember getting turned to stone? You know Juno? Oh, Juno's right. Juno's probably nearby.
The singer?
Well, that's the thing that. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's her.
Oh, yeah, I'm aware. I love her music. Her and Ezra, right? I think they're performing on the stage later tonight. What time is it? You see, now that you've mentioned that, he kind of looks very confused.
Well, it is,
It's the day after the day you think it is.
What? Is
that right?
You see, he looks over, and he goes, Kenny? And then you see the guy in Ramsey's arms just goes, hey, long time no see. And he's just like, I thought you were dead. Wait, what the fuck is who are you people?
Do you mind if I have a quick look at your quiver?
You know, I'm a little hurt about that. We've been going to the same guild. For how long?
You see, he squints a little bit. Oh, Felix, what are you doing? Who are these people? Why are you carrying a monster? Why is it that what do you mean the time's different? Why are you with? I thought you died like 2 weeks ago. What?
Okay.
I still
First
need
of all,
your
long
quiver.
story short, something came out of somewhere it wasn't supposed to, caused a lot of trouble. We killed it, and that gentleman over there, as he gestures toward Rypley, is now carrying its corpse as a trophy. Typical adventurer shit.
Right. Natasha's gonna
What
want to
about
hear
2
about
weeks
this.
ago? I'm sorry, what was that about 2 weeks ago?
You, Kenny, you went into the. Kenny, you went to the chasm. And you never came back.
Can I mage hand an arrow from this guy's quiver?
Sure, roll sleight of hand.
Let's go. I'm not great at that. But also, I'm kind of... I mean...
Well, this drama between two former adventuring parties is fun. Fantastic, even. But I have something else to do. So, I'm gonna get on that.
Felix, hold on. We've got protocol when it comes to this, and monster parts. The guild can give you gold for that. Go talk to Natasha. I'll make sure nobody comes near your shit. I promise. Okay.
Take these monster parts from my cold dead body.
I won't touch it. Okay. Let me take any off you. I'm gonna go take him to the doctor's.
No. Oh yeah, you can take the human. That's fine.
Okay, I will. Thank you. You see, he begins to Ramsey. If you let him, he'll take the man from you.
That is a 16 sleight of hand.
Yeah, you managed to pull one out as he approaches Ramsey and kind of takes him out of your arms.
Does it look like a certain arrow at all?
No. It's a basic arrow, dark, kind of oakish wood, iron tip still, and it kind of has like sort of a greenish feather flourish at the end.
Okay, I'll put it back then.
All right. No, it's different.
So before you go,
what?
would you happen to know whose arrow this? And I'll show him the arrow plucked from the knee.
I've never seen that before. Sorry. I might be better off asking some of the rangers, but I don't know. I'll take him.
Where's Natasha?
She'd be up by the Ventures Guild by the boot. Fuck it. Well, if it's a day later, I don't know. Okay, listen. Shit's weird right now. I'll take him off your hands. I'll make sure that nobody touches your thing, and if you want to sell it to us, then the guild. I don't know. I don't deal with finances. I just know you can get money from it. All right. Anyway.
All right. Well, bye.
Thank you.
Conversation's gone on a little too long for my liking. I'm out.
All right.
Hey, Quinn, that's that arrow I gave you, right?
Yes.
Why were you asking that guy about it? Is it okay? Is it cursed? Is it did I give you a cursed arrow? Please tell me I didn't give you a cursed arrow.
I don't think it's cursed. I am curious how it ended up stuck in that man's knee, though.
Why? Isn't it? I mean, it looks like all your arrows, right?
It was stone as well. Which means he was shot before the basilisk got to him.
Mm.
That's a mystery.
Betrayal.
Could
Actually,
I-
that's
could-
pretty common amongst the ranchers. Now think about it.
Could I look at it and do a nature check?
Sure.
I want to see where the wood is from.
All right, go ahead, roll nature.
So my
Awesome.
question
That's
is,
an 11.
Holly, you've never seen this type of wood, and you are not able to identify what tree it's from.
Well, I tried my best. Anyway,
What's
So-
Steven's question?
my question out of character is this like purple heart, or is this a fantasy wood, or...
This is a fantasy wood. This is not a real wood.
Okay.
It's
'Cause
like
purple wood exists.
purple
and it's
wood
very
does
pretty.
exist. It is very pretty. I do.
I've
agree.
worked
And
with
is-
it before.
No, it's almost like a deep indigo-ish color. Like it's
Okay.
purple, but it's like dark.
Okay.
And from what you can tell, Quinn, it's not a stain. It's not like purple wood that has been stained.
No, it's the natural.
It is
wood.
naturally like that dark purplish color. And Holly can't identify it. It's not a tree that the druid is familiar with.
okay.
All
Could you
right.
check, could
Well,
you check DMs real quick, Caleb?
Yes, of course.
it's been nice working with all of you. I'm probably gonna head home now. It's pretty late.
Oh.
Felix,
Yes.
can we meet tomorrow?
You want to meet me tomorrow?
All of us. Can we
Uh,
meet outside of the guild hall tomorrow?
Sure. I suppose I could meet you all tomorrow behind the guild hall.
10 a.m.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. So, it's late. At this point, it's polling like 10 p.m. Felix, are you gonna head home?
Felix heads back to his home.
All right. So you guys are not gonna try and find Natasha today.
I am.
I do want to go find her.
All right. Do you guys want to find Natasha as a group, or is Felix? Are you dipping?
Hey, Felix.
Felix is dipping.
Alrighty.
Oh,
I'm gonna go after him.
After
Okay.
Felix.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. We'll split the party then. I guess I'll also swap the map as well.
Yay.
Yay.
And Ramsey is staying with Holly and Quinn. We're not splitting it
Alright.
3 ways.
Let's do this. Felix or Rypley, you can roll a d20, and one of you three pick who rolls a d20. And whoever gets the higher number we'll play at their scene first.
I vote
I'm-
Steven.
All right,
Okay, so
Steven,
we all-
Steven, you get to roll, and who
It
wants to
doesn't-
roll? All right, Steven and Alycia, you two roll.
All right. 12.
Come on,
Four.
Steven.
All right, well that means we're gonna do that. All right. So
Oh,
while you
good try.
guys say a quick goodbye, you guys split and head back into the town. The three of you head towards the Adventurers Guild, moving past what looks like the remnants of a party. Most of the people who are still partying are very drunk and probably don't even realize what's going on. And those who are kind of like, they look a bit confused, but there are still decorations up. And it's night, so they're just kind of hanging out. But there's a sense of confusion in the town as you guys wander through it. In that meantime, Felix, you turn and you head home. Heading down the familiar pathways to your small home. Rypley, you do follow close behind him.
What caused that mutation?
I'm not trying to be hidden or quiet about it. I'm still also covered in like the fucking blood.
Do I notice him with my passive?
Yeah, you would. I mean, Ripley's not being stealthy, so.
No.
Oh, Did you need something?
Yes.
I'm surprised you're not going with your group.
Well, see, that's the thing is, you figured something out about me, and I found out something about you earlier.
Oh, did you now?
Yeah, you see, that's the funny thing about having divine magic, is I can tell when things are alive and not alive. And you, my peculiar, strange fellow, you hit that target straight on earlier at the festival when I was using my divine senses to find out whatever the hell fate was doing. You came up just a little unalive, actually.
That's strange. I appear to be quite alive.
Yeah, that's the thing is I don't really believe you. Are we like kind of close to an alley or something?
Yeah, I mean there's no one really around you.
There's like
The
nobody knows. Can I make a quick sight perception just to make sure nobody's around?
Yeah, go ahead.
Make sure I don't have fucking advantage turned on. 10.
Nobody appears to be around you. It's quiet. The streets are lit with like a dim, flickering, sort of lantern light. It's just the two of you from what you can see.
Yeah, that's the fun. The real funny thing is, as a paladin, I'm kinda. I mean, I could care less about the dead and the undead, but you, sir, there's something about you.
And you want to know what it is that correct?
Well, I mean, that's part of it, yes.
Oh, well, unfortunately, I can't tell you anything. Guess you don't get to know.
Rypley is going to take his mask off right in front of you, and you would see his face.
Again.
And he's just going to drop it, and if I could politely ask for the other three
to deafen? Alright. If you guys want to leave deafen, or if you guys want to chat, you guys could head it to Whispers.
I'm gonna go to Whispers.
Alright. There they go.
And if you have the stream muted, they're on.
That's fine. Alright.
Rypley will begin to change. His body he kind of steps back from you, and his arms grow longer, and his body shifts and changes, and fur begins to grow on his body as he grows into a 6'2" wolf.
So I was right. That is what you are.
You looked at me straight in the eyes, and you knew what I was just from that.
What can I say? I'm a curious fellow.
Now, if the five of us are gonna be working together, I'll keep your weird little secret between me, and you'll keep this just to yourself.
I wasn't planning on telling on anyone.
Good. They don't particularly need to know that this is, what listen, the people, I shouldn't even be doing this here. I don't know if listen, people aren't around, but still.
I'll let you know. Your secret is safe with me. Hey Caleb.
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to change my eyes a little bit?
Yeah.
Cool. They'd become more draconic.
And Rypley, you would see that. I mean, you just fought a wyvern-looking thing. You know what a dragon's eyes look like.
Secret for a secret, I suppose.
Good. We're at a solid agreement.
I am no threat to you. Your secret is fine. I take no issue with your people. From what I understand, you usually travel together in groups and keep to yourselves. Though I did suppose you did tell us exactly what happened, so
Yes,
not exactly an entire mystery about why you're here.
No, my dear older brother just doesn't get humans.
You know, I kind of agree. Humans can be pretty shitty.
Yeah, but
Doesn't mean you go out of your way to harm them. Just...
I've grown to not mind the non-animal people around here.
It's probably for the best. If you're going to be living amongst them, you might as well get used to them.
Yeah, that I will. Really will shift back to his half-elven form and put his mask back on.
Again, I am not a threat to you. Feel free to relax.
Well, I guess I'll see you in the morning. I just wanted to... There's just something about your whole deal and the fact that you know what I am, and everything is kind of unsettling because I don't, monster hunting people around. I'm
not exactly a monster hunter. I'm sure you can figure out that much.
There's still adventurers and people that think werewolves exist. It's fucking kind of stupid fucking ideas that.
It is pretty dumb. Humans do love their fairy tales.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna, I guess, run off back to everybody.
Well, travel safe. Watch out for the drunkards.
Yeah. Oh, I'll see you later.
See you around. And Felix will begin to walk back to his house.
Cool.
Or we'll go back to everybody else.
Dante, can you leave, please?
Yep.
Don't tell them to come back yet. I'm gonna message the chat.
Mm-hmm.
It's just me and Alycia.
Oh, I'm scared.
I pissed you. Felix, as you wander back into your home, you push open the door, the lights are off. As they should be, I mean. The door was locked, so you take your key, which I'm assuming you have on you, and unlock it as you normally would. But there's a strange chill to the room as you enter it.
So somebody's there.
The temperature is physically colder inside than it was outside. You almost feel like a shiver runs up the back of your neck as you step inside.
Hello? Someone there?
You hear a slight chuckle. Well. I didn't expect a dragon to get along with some werewolf. That's something you don't see every day.
Okay, can I tell where this is coming from?
The voice sounds like it comes from all around. It's quite hard to pinpoint a place, but you've heard this voice before. When you woke up.
You can't got away.
You can't pinpoint where it's coming from. Like there's no physical being. But you hear it. You sense it. It makes the skin on your hands just like curl with like goosebumps.
Hell do you want?
Answers, information.
And you think I have it?
I know you have it, Seraph. I know you do. Just give it up. It's all we need. It's all you need.
You think I would share my hoard with a mortal? You're delusional. What is it that the youngsters say these days? Get fucked.
Oh, you think I'm just an average mortal? I'll prove you wrong. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
You hear this sort of like backwards speech and this language you don't understand as you feel somebody piercing at your mind. Fuck you. You are feared. You have the fear effect on you. I also need you to 12.
If I'm fearful, can I do something that could potentially harm me?
Sure.
Cool. So I do know higher level spells. If I cast one.
What do you want to try to cast? I need you to take 11 points of damage, by the way. Psychic damage. As you feel that piercing into your mind and your body begins to pulse with this sort of fear, as you could feel your heart rate quicken and your breath shorten. As not only are you cold, this thing is around you, and it's not mortal. It's not that kid who got away. This is something else.
At this point, I just want to teleport to get away.
Go ahead and roll plus your spellcasting modifier.
My spellcasting modifier? Alright. It's gonna be a +4. That is a 23.
I like this. Zareth, you feel that fear pulse in your body as you feel shaken in this room, but you manage to look down at your hands. What does your magic look like?
I imagine that his magic looks like a very smoky, dark purple.
And as that dark purple energy comes back to you, you summon it, and in that smoke, you vanish. Where do you teleport?
I don't know where he would think would be safe.
I mean, you know your friends are staying at the inn. At the Shitty Wolf Tavern.
Okay, yeah, he'll teleport to the Shitty Tavern.
Alright. The Shitty Tavern? Thank you. Thanks. Thanks, Alycia. I mean, you know what? With Zareth's standards, that makes sense. Oh, I love that. All right. You feel yourself vanish, and immediately as you leave the space and reappear, kind of like in a back corner of the tavern, you exhale, and you look up, and I'll say for the time-wise, your friends will probably be here by now. But we're gonna get to that in a moment. We're gonna kind of do a weird space thing, and let's go get the boys back.
Sounds good.
Hey, Caleb, we're back.
Hey.
Sorry,
All
we
right.
were complimenting each other.
Aww. Hey, you guys are doing great. All right, so whoop whoop whoop, getting out of that funny mood. Sorry, Alycia said something that I thought was funny. Anyway, don't worry about it. Anyway, so the three of you begin to march towards the Adventurers Guild. You're making your way towards the gardens and kind of a little ways past them, heading towards the large, almost like this large stone brick structure with these large these large wooden doors out front. You would notice at this time that the archery setup is still there, and that's where you saw Natasha last time, as you begin to approach the Adventurers Guild.
Caleb, what's the day after the Shadow Nightmare Day?
This would. Oh God, there is a month. Shall I grab it for you?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it a new month?
This is yeah, it is a new month because it happens at the
Okay,
end
cool.
of. Hold on, I have to find it because I don't actually have them memorized yet because I'm such a great DM actually. I don't
How dare you-
memorize my fantasy
Hey,
months.
hey, Caleb. 3 cities over, there's gonna be a river. What's the name of the river?
Okay, 3 cities over, there's a river.
Oh.
I don't know.
Exactly. Can't believe you didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. All right.
How dare you?
Is it here?
Is there actually a river there? I don't know.
I know that
I
there's
know-
a river that comes down from the Copper Falls. And I know the fall like the I know that the
Sorry, I'm getting
I know that
distracted.
the waterfall is called the Copper Falls because that's what the town beneath it is
It's okay,
named
Caleb.
after. And then so I think the river would
Caleb, we're
probably
not worried about it right now. Focus back on the
Okay,
plot.
sorry.
Tell us later. It's okay. I don't know.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's an okay answer.
No, it's not. Let me get the answers you wanted. So it would be
We killed the game. I'm kidding. Where am I?
this would be technically it is the 1st of Marhi today. Spelt Marhi. The equivalent of November, by the way. The 1st of Marhi.
Mm-hmm. I want to go in, walking into the tavern, being like,
Are you going into the tavern first, or are you going to find Natasha?
let's go to Natasha first.
Okay,
I
so
think.
you guys are if you guys are heading to find Natasha, the acting guildmaster, the last time you saw her, she was by the archery stand, which is still up as you head through the gardens. Because you have to head through the gardens to get to the Adventurers Guild, if that makes sense. There's like a big, like, wide park that splits Crossstone and the Adventurers Guild, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, y'all want to head on over real quick? Because I think we gotta, like, skedaddle through the gardens and whatnot.
I'm with you.
Is there anything you guys want to grab first, or are we good to go?
That can wait. Yes.
All right. Quinn, got anything yourself?
I think I'm all right.
All right. Does anyone remember the way? Because I certainly don't.
Ramsey, you know the way.
Yeah. Yeah, Ramsey takes plenty of jobs.
All right, yeah.
Come
You
All
can
right,
head towards you
Thank you
head towards the Adventurers Guild. As you head past, you do see at the archery range, Natasha's still there. She's picking up arrows that have landed in the grass. Her brow is kind of furrowed as she does so. But she appears to just be cleaning up. There's no one at the stand right now doing archery. In fact, there's nobody really in the gardens at this point at all. Except for, like, a couple of people who are just, like, laying in the ground passed out drunk in the grass. Some other people who are, like, dancing together, even though, like, the music is way far away at this point. But you do see Natasha just kind of cleaning it up and put everything back into boxes. You would recognize her.
As we approach, can I mage hand to pick up some of the arrows in the grass and hand them to her?
Easy enough. Oh, thank you. Oh, you didn't have to do that. Pleasure to see you all again. You were the crew that was with Felix earlier.
Are you aware of what has happened?
I'm aware something happened. It doesn't feel right. I don't know exactly what yet, but I was heading back to the guild to hopefully investigate what this feeling was. Are you 3 all right? She begins to kind of quickly look over all of you.
Yeah, we're fine. We dealt with the problem. Happy, Mari first? Yeah, that's the one. So there was like this thing. It was like a weird dragon basilisk thing. Did we ever figure out what it was?
It is a basilisk. We did not have a...
non-natural
Yeah.
basilisk
Don't worry.
creature.
We had one of our compatriots just bring it on in. It's if you go out. I'll point out the way that we came from. If you go out there, you'll find its corpse. We were told not to bring it very much farther in. That turned all of us or all of you guys to stone. He had like a weird death glare or something. And then all of you were stuck in time for a while. And now it's the next day. And you're all free.
And you five, I'm assuming,
Yeah.
the grey-haired
Yes.
one as well.
Oh, two of them are out doing something right now. It was all 5 of us. We all had an equal part.
So you
It
five,
was team effort. Yeah, team effort.
you single-handedly took down this creature.
Well, technically, no, since there was 5 of us, but yes.
Well, you as a team took down whatever this basilisk creature was. That's insanely. That's incredibly. That's incredible. I normally when we send our adventurers to slay monsters, we give them some kind of reward, but I don't know what this creature would be worth. I will have it evaluated, and we will take its body off of your hands. Any trophy you wish to take from it, should take it sooner than later. Thank you, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to investigate this. Can you bring your, party to my office tomorrow? I will make sure that Donna at the front desk is aware. Who
Okay.
should... Never mind. I'll let you figure that out tomorrow.
11
Oh.
a.m.
11 a.m. works perfectly fine for me. I'm gonna go look at this creature, if that's alright.
Before you do, I did have another question.
Of course.
And I'd like to pull out the arrow. Does this ammunition look familiar to you?
She means to glance it over. You see her eyes spark. She looks at it and looks a bit puzzled for a moment. And then you see one of her eyes are kind of like a soft violet color. And you see one of them flares with bright purple arcane magic as she looks over the arrow and twists it in her fingers. I could take this off your hands.
Oh, you didn't? I was just hoping you could point me in the direction of who it might belong to.
Well, if I'm being honest, I don't know who it belongs to, but I do know that this has a tracking spell put on it.
Oh.
So, whoever this arrow belonged to, they attached it to something or someone to keep them on track.
All right. I have a question. So, do you still have that magic active that can see what's happening with the spells?
For the next minute or so, yes.
Cool. Can I see that arrow, please?
Of course.
Holly will reach her
Be
hands up and
careful.
grab your hands.
She'll
grab it.
She'll hand it to you. Be careful. This is
All
very powerful, surprisingly enough.
I will. And Holly will go from holding it right in front of her face to holding it arm's length away.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll proceed to... It's a dead wood. It's still a wood. I would like to grow a little bit out from it, just using a druid craft. I would like to try that.
Go ahead. Roll with your druid craft.
Okay, cool. Druid craft. Shit, no.
Holly, you try to connect with this wood, and you know that you can connect with dead wood. You've done it with it before with your bow and your arrows, but you try to druid craft this, and you feel your magic falter as if this is not. This wood is wood, but it is not a wood that you are familiar with or is of this world. It is not of a nature that you are familiar with, and thus your magic does not mend to it as it should.
Right, never mind. I don't like that one bit. You can have it back. And Holly will take it.
Natasha does take it. And you see she kind of, her eyes flash, and she kind of creates like a small, like, glowing purple barrier, like a small, like, long box, like almost like a display case. You could see through it, but she holds it there, so like there's a barrier around it now, and it kind of hovers in space. And she holds on to it, and she goes, I'll be taking this with me. If you want to examine it or look at it further, you can in my office tomorrow. I just feel it might be safer out of your hands if this can actively be looked at. I'm worried whoever shot this arrow might be able to watch you. I'll make sure it's in a nice dark room where whoever's looking at it will get a pleasant view.
Can they hear from it as well, or is it just sight?
I'm not sure.
All right.
It reminds me of the scrying spell, so I wouldn't be surprised if they could, but...
Okay, so in that case...
There's something odd about it, so, yes.
Can I have a request?
Of course.
Could you put it in, like, a room that has a bunch of ugly pictures in it, and then play a bunch of really annoying sounds?
I will see how well I can get that request done.
All right.
I've no
thank
promises,
you very much.
though.
Oh, of course.
If it's not too much to ask, I'd appreciate if I could still have access to it so long as it stays within the room that you decide to keep it.
Of course. I just don't believe that it should be out in public. If that makes sense.
And as much as I would prefer to argue with your decision, I do understand it and can't think of a reason that it should be in my hands and not somewhere more private.
If you do wish to examine it further, you can come to my office and I will let you see it. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I mean, I'm good.
No.
Well, 11 a.m. tomorrow then. I'm going to go look at this beast you've slain and see what I can do with it. You see she kind of pushes that sort of holographic, like that sort of translucent box together, and you see the arrow vanish. And that box that it was in vanish as well. And she kind of rubs her hands together. I'll see you around. And you see in like sort of swift curl of like light and smoke, she vanishes. In a spell you would recognize as teleport. But the three of you are left alone in the field.
Hey, do you two want to meet? Because you're also sleeping at that like tavern place that we're at right now, right? Yeah, you are. Okay, cool. Thanks for answering my question.
Yes.
I remembered it. I'm gonna go fly off real quick, and I just want to take a little peek, and I want to let our two other friends know what's going on and where to meet at 11 a.m. tomorrow.
We will see them at 10, and then give them the heads up. Felix will be there, and I hope you all knew the invite was for everyone. I did say all of us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cool.
The heads up is a good idea. I'm sorry. You go.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. All right. Let's see. What is it? And then you watch as Holly, covered head to toe in plants, kind of like sits down almost, and then she just puts she puts her fingers on her temples and is just like thinking really fucking hard. Could I do a history check to see if I remember what an animal is? Like what kind of animal, just in general? Because Holly doesn't know shit about animals in general.
True. Sure, go ahead.
Stone bird. Oh no.
Holly only knows plants. Are you kidding? Let's see. What would this be? History?
Sure. I'll let you do nature. This is technically a nature check.
Bit of nature. What's an animal I remember?
You would remember birds like crows and robins, rabbits, deer. You would see them, mice and rats, running around your home quite often.
All right. I'm gonna go with the crow because it feels like something I could probably do.
All right.
So I'm gonna wild shape into that.
You wild shape into a crow, into a little bird. You gonna fly off?
Yeah, I'll do with my bird arm. I'll give like a little salute, up to the two of them, and then I will fly off to go find Felix and Rypley.
All right. Go ahead, roll me a perception check quickly, Holly, with your Holly stats.
With Holly stats?
Yes, because druids use their own stats.
Shout out druids. Okay.
They get
That's a 9. Okay.
Also, that's okay. I'll give it to you. Anyway, you don't see Felix, but you would see Rypley walking kind of back towards the tavern.
I would flutter down and then like kind of try to flap my wings and try to stay airborne just in front of Ripley's face. Can I speak? I don't think I can speak.
You cannot speak in a wild shape form now. But you are intelligent, if that makes sense.
Okay, cool.
So Rypley, a crow has flown down in front of your face and is now just flapping there in front of you.
It's I am going to get down on the ground in front of him, like 10 feet in front, and then I would like to do a performance check to try to demonstrate the meaning through bird hand signs.
Go ahead. Yep. That's perfect. Go ahead. Roll performance. I'll let you. Yeah, do it. Do it.
Cool.
Okay, Rypley, I need you to roll me an intelligence check.
The people with the 1 intelligence and a 0 intelligence communicating.
Come on, we got this.
Natural 20, 21.
We got this.
This bird reminds you a lot of Holly. Like Rypley, you actually, you know what? I think it is. It's this bird. It kind of shocks you at first as this bird flutters out, but then you smell, and that's Holly, because only Holly stinks that way. This bird is Holly.
I'm gonna pick the bird up.
Holly's still just doing the hand signs.
You're able to pick up. Holly, what are you trying to tell him?
Meet at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. Guild Lady's office.
Rypley.
Do I understand
yes,
this?
Yes, you understand. Okay. You rolled a natural 20. Yeah, you understand it.
Man's fluent in bird.
You scoop Holly up into your hands.
And then Holly will salute to you, and then say, "Throw me towards where Felix is." And then
I'm gonna turn around
and then keep the salute going.
Oh,
yep,
yikes.
I'm gonna turn around in the direction and like hold my finger out as a the.
As you do that, as you go in and you're ready to like pitch this crow in the direction of Felix's house, Rypley, you hear a thoomph noise. As Felix, you appear behind them. Shaken, still. But you see the back.
Imagine he crashes.
You see the back of
and, like a wisp of smoke.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, Felix, you go ahead, take a point of exhaustion for me, by the way. As okay. Yeah, just it's fair, right? This is what we decided on. No, yeah, this is how it works. You turn around, like you're about to chuck Holly, Rypley, and then you hear this thump, and then you kind of sniff Felix. You turn your head and you see him just collapse.
This man is at 1 hit point.
You're like bleeding from your nose.
I'll drop the bird, rub my hands together, and do my last 2 lay on hands. So that's 10 in total.
Mm-hmm. Alright, you heal Felix for 10 hit points. Holly, you see this as well.
Hey, Caleb, I have a druid question.
Yeah, of course you do.
Can I do spell casting through...
You cannot know.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Yeah.
I guess also at this time, his eyes would be that vivid purple, and they would be draconic. They're not human.
What happened?
You need to heal.
I need to... I did heal. I'm kind of drained from it.
Felix, you feel a little bit better as Rypley sort of grabs onto you. A little bit, not great, but you feel a little better. As you heal 10 points.
Holly, can I rest on Felix's head in like a soothing way, where I just try to like open up my wings and just cover Felix?
Mm-hmm.
Very soothing.
I'll say at this time, Quinn and Ramsey, I'm assuming you guys are walking towards the tavern at this point, right?
Yeah. Gonna have some. Mm-hmm.
So the two of you are walking down the street, and you see Rypley holding onto Felix, and Felix looks bad.
Hold to me.
I dash ahead.
What happened?
I can't say, but not safe. Have to go.
Where?
Quinn and
Felix.
Ramsey, you see this happening.
I have to go. And he'll just take off.
Okay,
No, I'm
roll
holding
a strength check to see if you can.
Oh, I'm not.
Felix. You're not good, Felix. You're not good. You try to get up, and you just feel your body collapse. You are so insanely weak.
Yeah, I've got disadvantage, right?
Yes, disadvantage as well. So yeah,
That's a 5.
You try to get up, you try to push Rypley off, and you see Ramsey charging at you, and your body, you feel your muscles just give out as you just collapse onto the cold, like, stone ground.
Please, I'm not safe. You have to go.
You know, that's... You are in no way incapable.
You guys are basically outside the tavern at this point, and you can see the light inside. You guys can either head in there, or you can take Felix to another location if you want.
I think Ramsey immediately, when he gets there, sort of drops to one knee to get a good look at Felix as Felix hits the ground, then looking back up toward Rypley.
We need to get him inside now.
You don't have to tell me twice.
And if Felix will allow it, I think I'd just like to take one arm so that Rypley isn't dragging him in alone.
I mean, I think I'm strong enough to.
I mean, true, but I think if you guys want to like sort of like both help Felix, like each of you take an arm to pull Felix to his feet.
I don't think he can physically fight you at this point. This man is not.
No, these are literally the two.
You see Felix's skin is like looking physically paler, like sick kind of paleness. Felix is not looking good. You guys can take him inside the tavern. Holly, are you?
I want to wild shape out. Fucking.
Yeah, return to Holly.
Mm-hmm. First, I want to obviously get off Felix's head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then can I, as soon as we rest him down somewhere, can I do a medicine check?
Well, let's get you guys. So you guys head inside the tavern. At this point, there's a couple of patrons at these dark tables that are like lined with iron. You see behind the bar is a quite beautiful dark-skinned woman with like almost dreads, like braids pulled back in. Most of her hair is a dark black except for one braid, which is a strike of white, pulled back in like a tall ponytail at the top of her head. She appears to just be cleaning the table as you enter. Oh, Liz, that's so mean!
No, it wasn't me. It was some stranger. I
Oh
will
my
not be
god.
lying.
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You see, she kind of is cleaning.
Felix?
You see, she's cleaning a table as she looks up at you guys, and she kind of squints. She goes, "Oh, darling, are you guys all right?
We need healing magic now.
I can't help you. Oh my god.
I'm fine. Just let me go.
No, you're
Well,
no.
You most certainly are not fine. I'm doing a medicine check. I didn't get
Yeah,
a check.
medicine check. Also, go ahead, roll me a d100, Felix.
Oh, damn.
I know, this is so mean to you.
Ollie's trying to heal. Ramsey and Rypley are barely holding you up. I hope Quinn gets in here.
We finally
The
got
49.
We finally got it back. It's important to get it.
So you and all allies within 20 feet get a +2 bonus to all attack and damage rolls for the next minute. That would have been helpful earlier.
Yo,
Not right now.
I never found out what mind wild
Felix,
magic surge was.
how about this? You didn't roll a wild magic surge.
I did earlier.
Yeah, it was just 56. We never found out what it was.
Oh, 56?
Yeah, it was like right after my stealth check.
Oh, shit, I kind of forgot about that. Alright, well, sure. We'll do it right now.
Oh no! I already have one to deal with.
Roll another one, Felix!
Roll another one.
Yeah!
Shit.
Quinn, you go, as you push in, you like clear out a table and you like shove, like you kind of like shove and clear out a table, pulling a chair closer for Felix. And to like to set him down, and as you do so, as your hand touches the wooden chair, you see it begin to scorch with flames, and you look at your hand and your palm is like glowing like a bright orange color, and you're like, oh, that's not good. Felix, go ahead, roll me another D100, please.
68, Caleb.
68.
So close to 69.
You gain +1 to your AC. You see, oh, actually I like this. So, yeah, Quinn, you go, your hand is scorching with, like, this sort of, like, burning fire, and you're like, you're shaking your hand trying to put it out. Meanwhile, Felix is, like, sort of pulsing with this strange purple, like, arcane magic, like, with pulses, and all of you feel a little stronger for a minute at his expense. And then you see, like, parts of, like, the wounds from the fight, like, the bite marks from the earlier fight begin to sort of almost scale over with this strange, like, purpley glow that almost looks like, they almost look like scales in the way that they sit there, like armor against his skin. In, like, a faint purplish glow as you gain a +1 to your AC, Felix.
Excellent.
This poor barmaid is so fucking confused. She's just watching this happen.
What do I see with my medicine check?
Medicine check. What did you roll? 24.
Mm-hmm.
Felix is not good. He's weakened and exhausted. Medicine wise, he's sick. He looks sick. Like he looks tired. Like something came loose in the short time that he left you. And now he is weakened, he's exhausted, he's hit point wise probably not doing great. So he could use some healing as his wounds are still open, but they're not bleeding out thanks to Rypley. I imagine there's still like a blood stain coming down from like one nostril from the psychic blast you took right before you vanished.
Ramsey looks to the three who are still on their feet.
Do any of you have slots or potions? If not, I'm going to get Juno.
I did all I can.
I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
No, the fuck you aren't. You don't get to talk about this. You get to talk about being fine when you can barely fucking stand. You have scales growing on. Is this not concerning?
Fine.
I'm sorry.
Would I try standing?
Felix, no, you're not good. You're not standing.
It's like a ×2. It's just like nothing.
Nothing. Your legs are like wobbly and weak.
Could I proceed to...
You know what? This man is stubborn enough. He'll let himself fall to the floor. and attempts to
collapse.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Steven, did you want to do something?
Very quickly. I want to look to the two names that are always confused, Rypley and Ramsey. Get them to a room, get the highest alcohol content drink they have. I will go find Juno.
That is
Done.
not what he needs right now. No.
Not
No.
to drink, to cleanse the wounds.
Oh, that. Oh, I mean, I was gonna do that.
Ramsey's already just hauling ass to get Felix upstairs.
All right.
I'm going with.
I don't have to do that.
No, we're doing this. No, you can
It's okay.
either be a pain in the ass about it, or you can let us fucking help you.
One of you needs to pay for a room because you don't have a room anymore.
I will throw.
Your room was a one-night thing, so that you guys were able to for the convenience of the first session. Currently, you guys don't have a space here.
I will take 3 gold, throw it on the counter, and be like, "Hey, this is for the room, also for cleaning fees. Thank you." And then I'll go upstairs.
Yeah, all right. She just kind of quickly hands you a key and then also an alcohol bottle because she overheard that. She gives you a bottle of alcohol as well, and she's like, "I hope your friend's okay." She'll take the 3 gold and you guys can head up. Because you paid so highly, she just gave you probably one of the nicest suites they had. It's a large room with 2 kind of double beds, and a couch on one side. There's a lamp in the corner as well as a couple of wardrobes, and there's a small balcony on the opposite end that kind of looks out into the streets of the city. As you guys, Ramsey, you scoop up Felix. Rypley, do you follow, or are you gonna go with Quinn and find Juno? What do you want to do?
No, as soon as they're in a room, I am standing outside of it. Because after hearing her, someone could be after. I don't know if they're gonna come in from the room or from anywhere, but at least staying outside and just stop people.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And Quinn, you're running out?
Fine. I'm going to find Juno.
Okay.
I'm
Can I...
gonna... Oh, sorry. Say your thing.
Alright, I want Quinn to roll me a perception check as you quickly rush out into the streets.
Could I... So with my medicine check before, would I know what the source of of what's happening? Is it a disease? Is it an infection?
It's not really a disease. It's more physical exhaustion. Felix put himself in a position in where he exerted himself too far.
Okay. So, got it. All right. My job is to make him calm down and relax. Cool. Understood. All right. Let's.
But with a 22, Quinn, you quickly rush out the door and look around, and you see almost immediately sitting on some steps, a couple of buildings down. You recognize Judo squeezing the hands of this blonde, elven man. You do see her face is stained with tears, but she looks happy. But you do see her, and you recognize her.
I just want to run over and gently grab her arm. Go. Not much time to explain. We need your help.
Oh, you're back already. Of course. Ezra, come. And she kind of grabs his hand and pulls up as she goes to follow you. She's taken him with her.
And I will quickly just full sprint as fast as I can, which is not as fast as my old character. Quickly sprint as fast as I can back to the room.
Alright. You guys quickly make it back in time as Holly, you're there with Felix. Did you lay him down on the bed or whatever?
I think... I'm
pretty sure this entire time he's trying to convince them to leave.
No. As Ramsey is... because were you gonna lay him down on the bed?
No, definitely. Ramsey clears the bed immediately.
All right. Holly is All right, all right. Holly's not much for this. Holly will rush downstairs, grab a cup of water, and then like as she's like running and grabbing it, she is just growing just an entire handful of chamomile, like and then just trying to condense it down and shove it into the glass, and then is handing it over to Ramsey to give to the patient.
Yeah.
It's not great.
You said, and you're doing this, and as you're trying to hand it to Ramsey, Quinn, you rush back into the room. Rypley, you recognize Juno. Though you do kind of recognize Ezra. I mean, you pulled his stone body in here, so yeah, you recognize him, but he's alive. He doesn't seem to know who you are, though, but... Juno does step inside quickly. She says, what's going on? You guys alright?
Healing. Felix needs healing, please.
Oh, goodness. Okay, she kind of quickly looks over. What happened?
Fine, just let me go.
Darling, you're the opposite of fine. Please, trust us.
So really quick, while this is going on, I want to pull everyone into the room, and then I want to cast Alarm, just outside the door.
Okay, so you cast Alarm on the door, and you pull Rypley inside. That's fair. Assuming Rypley will come inside.
Oh.
No?
Fair.
Are you gonna stay outside?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Sorry. I just want to make sure I heard you correctly. Alright, now we're good. Juno's gonna hold out a hand for you, Felix. Almost like she's asking permission for you to take it.
I'll be pretty hesitant at first, but then accept it.
She takes it and puts her hand over top of yours. And she begins to hum a very quiet melody once again, as her hands glow with a soft, golden light. And as she does so, she's going to cast Lesser Restoration on you. I don't know if that helps, because that's all she can cast. She's not that high level. I believe that would remove your exhaustion.
I think it does do a level of exhaustion.
Yeah, it takes away a level of exhaustion. So you feel yourself being able to breathe once again as your body sort of wakes up. That sort of dread and exhaustion goes away, but you are still in pain. And she kind of releases your hand, and she's like, do you feel any better?
Much better. Thank you.
I should be thanking you all, actually. I mean, I don't know what happened, but you all brought them back. Everyone back. This is the least I could do. Thank you.
Thank you. I do appreciate it. I need to get going. And he'll stand up.
No, you're not doing that.
We need to know what happened to you. We did.
See, we care about you. We are friends, as some would say.
Look, this isn't your problem. This is a me problem. I must deal with it on my own.
No, too bad. We're making it an us problem.
Look.
Okay?
We're putting ourselves in much more danger than needed.
I don't have anything I would rather be doing. There's nothing I would rather be doing right now than helping you out with this,
This isn't something you can help me with.
I don't know that yet.
It won't stop us from trying.
And you can't stop us from trying.
Honestly, you should just forget about it.
No.
Forget about it. Sorry.
Please sit down. Please.
Yeah, the party's not letting him leave. He'll sit back down.
Hey!
He's mad about it. Kind of pouting.
Whatever happened, it doesn't have to leave this room.
I can't talk about it.
Like you don't want to, or you can't, as in there is something physically stopping you from talking about it?
I will not talk about it.
Okay. Mm,
Is there a window in the room?
Yeah, it's kind of like a large windowed door that leads out into like a small balcony space. There's curtains on it.
Ramsey closes the curtains, pulls up a chair, and loads his crossbow.
oh, that feels
Just in case.
okay. That feels excessive.
I'm not sure the crossbow would help.
I will be ready.
He didn't have a physical form. There's nothing to shoot.
So you can tell us that much.
That's about as far as I can go.
All right. Is there?
He wants information I have.
Do we have to keep you safe? All right.
It's really not your responsibility.
Yeah, but I want it to be.
Just now.
Yeah, we want it to be. It's clear we understand you're going through something, and as you know, we all go through something sometime or another. It's good to help someone out when they're going through it. So I feel like everyone here who understands the danger of the situation and still wishes to progress and help our friend here, please say aye.
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 I just want to quickly open the door and peek out at Rypley.
Rypley, you heard this entire conversation. Especially with your hearing, I'm just gonna say that Rypley, you heard it.
Did you catch all that? Are you in?
Yeah.
You're welcome in anytime, by the way. I do have an alarm on the door.
He's just closing the door as soon as you say come in. He's cutting you off.
No.
Regardless, that's everyone in.
All right. Well, now, Juno, thank you very much. If you two don't want to get involved, that's understandable as well. Feel free to leave if need be.
They leave and the alarm sets off.
I mean,
Intruders.
Quinn just clutches his ears like, ah!
Regrets.
I mean, I am in your debt. If you ever need healing or information, I do have contacts in the city, so, if you ever need anything, I'm here to help.
Thank you kindly.
Oh, Felix looks confused as fuck about why these people are wanting to help him. Thanks.
No problem. You should get some rest though. Like, actually, for real, get some rest.
I think all of you could use some rest. I'm not to step in, but you all look a little bit like shit.
Oh, thank you.
I thank you.
Okay. That wasn't okay. Well.
Oh yeah.
We have our own room here, so we'll go now. But thank you for saving everybody. But we're room 3 if you need us. And Juno and Ezra will kind of get up and leave. Though Ezra, there's a second where Ezra kind of stems back for a second and looks at all of you. He doesn't say anything, but he does smile and then kind of quietly leave.
Before you two go, do they stop when I say that?
They stop. Yeah.
I do hope to perform with you two someday. You're very talented.
You see, Juno kind of smiles and laughs, and Ezra kind of goes, I think we could do more than just perform. You know? We'll put on a whole show. He kind of gives you like a little bit of a wink, and then kind of like wraps his one arm around Juno, begins to lead her down the hall. the 5 of you are left alone in a room with enough beds that each of you could sleep soundly.
Hi, quick question. So what are we gonna do with this? And then I'll hold up the entire giant, like, jug of fucking alcohol, of the high-grade alcohol that I just bought for all the money that I gave away. Because, you know, I bought the room and the alcohol. So...
I'm not sure. I don't drink, so...
I've never drunk before either.
Me.
It was meant to be used to clean wounds.
Oh.
Well, my wounds are clean enough.
If we are not careful, we will have new ones soon enough. We need a watch. I will.
I can take first.
No.
You are not taking watch alone.
I will go first. I am good at night.
Alright, sounds good. I'm gonna get some shut eye. You guys can determine whatever to do.
Alright.
I'll take next watch then.
Not alone.
Well, if you want to join me, I can't stop you.
Not opposed. Just don't want you trying to run off again.
Alright.
I didn't try very long.
So, Rypley, are you going to enter the room for rest, or are you going to remain outside?
Pay for your rooms.
I mean, you can go pay for your own room if you want, yeah.
Is there one next to that one?
Sure. I'll say if you guys are like, you guys are like room, like, 6. You can get, like, room 5 or 7.
Yes, I will get one on my own.
For 1 night, it is 1 silver.
I don't have silver.
Okay, well,
Ramsey would pay for you.
All right.
If you asked, of course. But...
I mean, I don't have... I only have
So
gold,
break a gold... So break 1 gold down and add... So minus 1 gold plus 9 silver.
We'll give you change. It's good.
This is just like a single room. Like a bed with 1 bed. And basic necessities that you would need and find in a tavern. But yeah. So. Yeah, Rypley, you can get your own room. I'm assuming you're not going to take a watch then. You're just going to stay up all night. Or just rest all night. Unless you want to take a watch for them.
I mean, I can. I mean, he's in the other room if someone wants something from him. He's there.
Mm-hmm. So you let them know where you are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Easy.
I kind of can't just be in the hallway for reasons.
Yeah. No. You get yourself a private room. Let them know that you'll be staying in there, and go to bed and lock your doors. So, first watch. Ramsey, is anybody watching with you, or is it just you?
It sounds like Quinn is going to stay up with Felix, and presumably Holly isn't taking one, or at least not one of the first.
No, Holly's not taking the first. Holly, the third, probably.
Okay,
maybe.
Holly will take the third.
That
Okay,
makes
we'll
sense.
do that. All right. So Ramsey,
Holly's
go ahead.
already fast asleep.
Go ahead. Roll a perception check. Blech.
Okay.
Roll me a perception check, please.
Yeah. I think that night, is this the sort of room where it's like all the beds are in the same room, or is
Yeah.
it like they're separate rooms? And
No,
okay.
no, you're all. It's like one long rectangular room, with like a small like ensuite bathroom space. So
Like a stereotypical
hotel room. Yeah, with two beds and like a small and like a couch and like an armchair which you've pulled in front of the window.
It could be worse. It could be the layout of the one in Victoria.
Oh my god, that one was disgusting.
God.
But...
All right.
Anyway.
As a little role play for it, but as Ramsey takes his watch, I think he's looking between the door and even the ceiling and the window, and at one point his eyes settle on the party, and then on Felix, and then back toward the window. That is unfortunately an 8 from Ramsey Novak.
You don't notice anything out of the ordinary. You're in a quiet hotel room. You can hear the quiet mumbling of people leaving at this hour as you just stay up and listen. But you can't make out what they're saying, and it just sounds like normal tavern stuff, so you don't pay much mind.
When it's time to switch the watches, I think he wakes Quinn first, trying to keep Felix from waking up.
Shh. Are you awake? Quinn.
Steven's
I
dead.
am barely. No, I forgot I muted myself.
No, you're good. It took Quinn's a heavy sleeper. It's okay.
Barely. Is it already that time?
Before you go, I would like to talk to you.
Okay.
Felix is important to me. If you would let him sleep. I'd appreciate it.
Do that. Well, do you have a little crush?
Would you like to roll an insight check?
Do I? Not my highest modifier is half decent. That's a 21.
Ramsey?
I think he stares at you for a long moment. And he takes off his goggles. And he pulls down his mask. And you see the face of someone that is full of so much regret.
If anything happens to him, I will not forgive myself.
So yes, Stephen.
Yeah, something tells me this is a little bit deeper than a crush. Don't worry. I'll make sure he's alright.
Alright. Quinn, do you want to roll me a perception check? As Ramsey, you can kind of lay down. You guys I guess you guys need to like swap beds. Like Holly's probably taking the sofa, Felix is on one, and then Quinn was sleeping on the other one, and so now Ramsey's gonna sleep where Quinn was.
Felix, hear this conversation or wake up?
No, you're asleep.
Like, at all?
No,
You're asleep?
he's asleep.
Is there a roll I can do?
He's
We
asleep.
whispered for
Fuck
a
you.
reason.
No, you want him to make a roll? Hold on a sec.
You're dying.
Asleep? No.
That'd be really fun.
Yes! I
You
am
saved
going
one.
to cast sleep.
No,
I'm at 10
don't
hit
wait,
points.
don't waste,
You're gonna succeed.
don't waste your spell slot.
I mean, we're
No,
good
guys-
on
you
rest.
guys
We're getting
are-
a long rest. It's my last spell slot.
All right, fine. I mean,
How
don't worry,
funny.
don't bother rolling. He's got 10 hit points. You're gonna.
No. I'm rolling anyways to see just how comatose he is.
This would be really
Going.
funny if...
Quite.
I only have a second level spell slot, and I still rolled worse than I did with the first level
That's
spell
okay. It's
slot.
enough to keep him asleep. You keep Felix asleep as you guys have this conversation, and Felix stays asleep. So go ahead, roll me that perception check as you're gonna take your watch. Or that's yeah. Sorry, the 21 was the insight. That's fine. Nothing of note happens. It's quite boring and quiet. You can play a soft tune on your guitar to keep you company, but besides that, nothing of note happens on your watch. So you can wake up Holly, as at this point you see the sun barely like threatening to rise.
Holly. I'll just gently, like, shake her shoulder. Holly,
Please, I need more sleep.
Holly will do the thing
He
where
needs his beauty sleep.
Holly will do the thing
Holly.
where her arm will like flail back and like hit wildly at you. It'll never do any damage because, you know. And then eventually she gets up and rubs her eyes. And as she rubs her eyes, you can visibly see like some mold and mildew, like little fucking particles just like kind of drift down. Yeah, I'm up. Yeah.
He just does that like sleepy, like kind of confused blink with eyebrows raised to hold his eyes open a little bit more so that he doesn't fall asleep where he stands.
Don't worry, couch is nice and warm.
Thanks, I suppose. I'm just gonna cast Prestidigitation on the couch before I lay down.
No,
Probably a good idea.
My golden patch.
Holly, did you say that in character?
Yes, Holly says that in character. All right, no, it's fine. That was the warm part, but okay.
It's
I'll
fine.
keep
Quinn,
watch.
you lay down and you're able to go to bed. Holly, you can make a perception check.
All right, sick. Perception. 12.
All right. Nothing of note happens. The morning comes, you can hear some morning guests coming in for very early breakfasts as that sort of general inn and tavern noise is heard. But other than that, nothing of note really happens on your watch.
All right, in that case, I'll shake everyone awake. I'll be able to wake everyone up.
Oh yeah.
It just depends if I need to grow a fucking cacti or not, right?
Yep. No. At this point, everybody has taken a long rest, so feel free. Take your long rests, and as you do so, Holly, you can go around and shake your friends awake. Ripley in the other room, the sun has risen, and you are able to wake up as well. And while everybody wakes up, collects their things, I think we'll end the session here.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll come back next week, and we can talk
yeah,
about what this means.
Felix can be mad at us next week.
Why didn't you wake me, you motherfucker?
What? What do you mean? Why did you wake me? Alrighty. Oh, this was fun.
It was fun. I wasn't expecting that. I thought I was gonna have a fun little conversation. I don't know. Bad Caleb Teafling.
All right,
Well
we're gonna raid. So if everybody wants to hop into the raid, we're gonna raid Novices, who's really
definitely.
cool. I think we should all get there.
Let's
Have
go.
a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
Night.
All right.